I like hawks. Okay. This is not a
And the
secret.
funny thing is everything that Frog likes is like a girl or a streamer or.
I have to.
Hello.
I
And
like the
welcome to the
Birdman.
live of Port Bluff.
Are we here?
We're
Are
a
we
bunch
on?
of very thirsty
We're
Twitter
on.
boys and girls gathered to play Dungeons and Dragons every week.
My feathers are ruffled.
Feathers are ruffled. Pads are flipped.
Like every
Pawns
group
are
of D&D.
moist. Why do you sound bad now, Bubby? Why is
Oh,
your
no, do
audio
I?
warped?
Uh-oh.
Does he?
Uh-oh.
No, he sounds good to me.
Yeah,
Does
he sounds,
it? Oh,
he
no,
sounds
it's
fine to
normal.
me.
DB might sound very different this week because after a office shakeup where I suddenly share a space or more space than I did before with Small Pirate, audio has suddenly stopped working for me. And I suspect it's the preamp, but time will tell. Anyway, how's everybody doing this week? I hope you've had a better week than mine. It would be very easy to do so as long as you kept breathing. That's probably a good sign.
Same.
So,
Good effort on everyone's part.
last time, on session 27, the party arrived at Argon Vostolt after a stay with Exithanter the Lich in his Amber Temple hideout. Argon Vostolt appears to have been lost in some kind of misty dimension where nothing seems to be able to get out or in until your arrival. It looks as if it has sat immobile, untouched, since the day that Strahd arrived and wrought havoc upon the grounds of Argon Vostolt. The only thing the party has had to go on so far is a bunch of giant spiders that seem to have nested here for eons untold, and also a couple of knights who have told them to GTFO. The party have not GTFO'd yet, and they have explored the interior of the monastery, made their way to the roof after an encounter with what seemed to be some kind of vestige of Argynvost that told them to bring the light back to the order. What that means, the party's not quite sure, but they have located something like a beacon at the top of the uppermost tower on Argynvostolt, but no sooner do they arrive at this tower than they are hailed with a couple of spectral bolts from archers nearby. And it is into this combat encounter that we now find ourselves. All right, let's see how bad this loads in.
I fear.
All right,
It's
I just moved
me.
it. It is a little bit better.
I don't know.
It's here, but I mean, I haven't moved around at all yet, so.
I wasn't having issues with it, so.
There are not many walls, so I kind of have to describe. You guys are on the topmost tower, so you're able to see most of your surroundings. This here is, of course, your current location where your tokens are. This is the topmost tower in relative to the direction you came in, the back part of Argon Vostolt. This is the staircase that you ascended to get up here. And down here, on two small turrets, are the archers which shot at you.
Bitches.
As they loose their bolts, when they finish taunting you, they descend down into the turret out of view.
Wow, they really are bitches.
And this is where everybody needs to roll initiative. After I unpause the game.
Are they coming, or like, are they just
You're not
chilling?
sure. They loosed a couple of arrows right at Gwen, hit you with one of them, and then disappeared from view.
Took 1 damage, I remember.
Yay, decent initiative roll.
Oh, okay. None of us are... Okay.
Oh, somebody broke it already.
Okay.
Oh.
And
Alright,
they're
be a roll.
oof.
You
Almost
get the
dead
bad
last
rolls out of
again.
the way. Okay.
Hey, this is the
That's
second
just
time
how-
I've rolled poor initiative, but it worked really well for me last time, so.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm having to reload the encounter already because it decided to poop out. Also, I see what you rolled, Bubby.
Uh-oh, what does that mean?
Alright, so let me organize.
Either means it's really good or really bad. Pick your poison.
Alright, so...
Pick your poison.
Wow, Crane, look at that initiative. You might actually get to do something.
You might not die.
Maybe.
Maybe.
You might get to cast mage armor.
I already cast
It's
it.
actually
It
it's
should
still up.
be active.
It's
yeah.
still up now.
Ooh, now you might get to
it
cast a
lasts,
spell.
It lasts like 8 hours, right? 8 hours or an
Yeah,
hour?
it's 8 hours.
It's 8 hours. Yeah. So as long as he can maintain the spell, yeah, he's fine. All right, and then one.
Yeah,
two,
as long as I don't get
five.
knocked unconscious, we're good.
And then one for Claudia.
I have an idea.
No. I don't like the
Usually
idea
a good
already.
thing.
Before the party can organize themselves into retaliation, the phantoms go first and re-emerge onto the top of their keeps. That means, Bubby, it's your turn.
So we'll do top.
Okay.
Oh, let me do that in the main. So this is against Gwen, obviously. 20.
Why?
Does a
That
20 hit
hits.
you?
Yeah, I wonder.
Roll
But,
damage.
but does it? Does it?
1 damage.
Hey, got
I
him again.
hate this.
I always be taking 1 damage. Fuck yeah.
My
They're not
low
at the top
mental
yet,
health
correct?
creates 1 damage
What now?
over time.
What about the
Are
guy
they
at the
at
top?
the top?
They're at the top of their keeps, but they get to attack twice, remember, because
I mean, like,
they do have the multi.
is this?
This is this. They're up 3 tiers.
Oh, so that's the bottom.
Right, this is the base.
Oh, so they're at the very top, getting
They
shot
are at the
from
very
bottom.
top getting shot up at.
Oh,
You see
in
my
that
mic
case,
just be
I
so
shoot
weird.
another arrow.
That's what I figured. 14, does that hit you, Gwen?
No. Negative.
Ignore that.
Mm.
I shoot.
Oh, you know what?
another
I need to
one.
post it on the Discord. I will do that while he's still shooting.
Oh, I thought I hit that. Oh no.
Did I hit that?
Yeah.
So now.
Is that at me too?
Yep, they're all at you.
What the fuck? Why, dude?
Because you're the one who got shot at.
That's not cool, dude.
22. Gwen has taken a total of 11 damage.
Yay.
Things are happening now, guys.
So, Gwen, last time you yelled something back at them, didn't you?
Yeah.
So, Gwen shouts back at the phantoms, and in response, 3 more arrows right into her.
Oh, shit. Jesus.
Do they descend back into their tower? They still have their movement.
I'm gonna say. Yeah, actually, yeah. I'm gonna say yes.
Can Gwen take
Alright.
cover at all?
When is your turn if you wanted to? And it is currently Crane turn.
Fuck.
Yay!
Gwen, you'll be next.
Okay, that's fine then. Okay. Whoa,
Crane
whoa,
is-
whoa, whoa, whoa!
That was a lot of tippy typies.
Sorry, I had to send something quick, and I don't have the same mute button that I do.
Crane is going to try to just take cover and going to look at the others and be like, who here is actually capable of attacking them when they pop up? And are we going to play Whack-a-Phantom up here this entire time?
Are we gonna play Thinks of Creature? Whack a Phantom.
I didn't want to
Same.
say Whack-a-Mole.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Do,
what they were.
do we know
Whack-a-mole.
whack-a-mole in this universe?
Are there moles here? Like, is that
Mm-mm.
cultural appropriation? Like,
The mole people will remember.
the mole
this.
people
No
would
mole
not
people.
be very happy with me whacking their
Dude, what if
family, okay?
that happened though?
Then
that
I
happen?
would have to apologize. Actually, I wouldn't have to apologize to the mole people because we're whacking phantoms.
All right. So, Crane poses a question. I'm assuming
Yes.
it's to the group, right?
Yeah, it's to the group.
Yeah. Party. Do you guys respond? You guys are getting shot at.
Well,
there
Hey,
really a reason to
I
stay
think
on
we
the
should
group?
just.
arrows.
I thought there is nothing on the top of this tower. I suggest we just leave.
I will remind you guys because I don't do this enough because I figure you will do it because I'm used to it. but you guys always like roll for like wisdom or whatever checks against them to see like some small part of them, like in essence.
Like an insight into the enemy's nature is what you're saying as a wisdom check. Okay.
Yeah. What we always used to do is you can ask like one or two base questions or like see a bigger picture of them or something like that. Like one or two base questions as in like are they can they use spells? Yes, no. Like basically yes, no questions.
Okay.
And only like one or two.
But
that's how
for
I
now,
used to do that specifically.
Are you guys just leaving the roof?
I mean, we've seen what's on the roof now. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's not
I
like
would
we
say
can
let's
sit
go.
there and wait for them to pop back
don't-
up and attack them.
Okay.
And keep hitting Gwen until she actually dies as a druid. Lame.
All right. So
What
where are
a
you going,
lame
Crane?
death.
Because it's your turn.
I'm gonna stay cover until people start working their way down.
Okay. You hug the wall of the beacon, giving everybody else a chance to go first.
Yeah, I ain't going
Okay.
down those steps. I don't know what's waiting down there.
All right, Gwen. Barm, you'll be
Uh,
after Gwen.
Okay.
I'm just gonna agree, but I'm also gonna stay because ain't no way Gwen's gonna be the first one going down the steps. Because
Aron
She's
will
right,
go
no
down
mistake.
first if I can.
Well, hold on. It's Barham next. I figure Barham's gonna.
Yeah,
at least
I'm
be
gonna
brave.
go down the freaking
Claudia
stairs.
takes off in the air and disappears behind the tower, opposite
Claudia?
the archers.
Goodbye.
She seems like she has a plan, but she doesn't say anything other than a single caw before she disappears.
Ah.
that's dangerous. I don't trust.
Barham.
I'm gonna go down the stairs.
All right. So, drag you down here.
Thank you.
You appear on the second flight, still one flight above the base of the tower on the roof level, and you realize that there are a disturbing number of apertures and windows, busted and otherwise, still on this floor. You've used about 15 feet of movement to get this far. Do you want to go all the way to the ground floor? Or the ground of the tower? To actually put you at the door to the rest of the roof.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going down.
Alright. You have a door between you and the rest of the roof out here. And you've used your 30 feet of movement at this point.
Okay.
Alright. Would you like to use a bonus action to do anything?
No, not yet.
Okay. Holding on to it. That brings us to Aaron. Kel, you'll be next.
Aron is just gonna
Oh, we
follow
need some combat
Barham
music.
down the stairs.
Battle music. There it is.
Gwen won't go until all of her friends are gone.
Alright. Aaron, you go down. See how many windows are on the second story, decide to continue moving on, and you end up behind Barham with a door between you and the rest of the roof. And Barham seems to be like combat ready to go out on any notice to get out onto the roof and try to make headway into the keep area where the phantoms are.
That man talking scared me again.
Kel?
That scared me too. I was like, who's that?
Oh, is that what that was? That's from the song.
Follow.
I was like, what was that?
I was like, who joined our chat?
Kel appears behind you, Aaron.
Okay.
Because you guys didn't do anything and you said you'd wait for other people, would you, Gwyn and Crane, like to use your movement to get on that base floor for this turn? Because it's about to switch over the next
Yeah.
turn. Alright. In what order? Gwyn first and then Crane last?
No, Crane next, Gwen last. Yeah?
Crane?
Yeah, Crane's gonna dive down there. He's like, okay, there's people there.
I have a meat shield behind me, I have a meat shield in front of me. Druids on either end. Exactly how I want to
Turtle
be.
in front,
Alright.
the pincushion behind.
Everybody is lined up in front of the towers with what seems like a solid wall between you, and it is now the Phantom's turn. Tech Butt.
So
These
if
are-
I pop up,
Well, I was going to say, you pop up, and the Phantoms take stock of the situation, and there's something about Phantoms in particular that they can use here.
They can find us.
Ethereal
That's
Sight.
cheating.
Yep.
oh, I'm clicking it.
Now,
Stop acting like a small.
now you can use your bow shot if you would like.
I see. I would. At Barham.
Alright. Is a 10 hit? Probably not.
No.
Oh.
Barham still hasn't opened the door, but is poised to do so with all of his party behind him, but is shocked to see a bolt go through the door, and it doesn't pierce the door. There's no hole left behind. The arrow simply passes through the door.
Love that for us.
Yep, love that. Is that a second arrow, Tech Bug?
Yes.
That does hit. If you're like going towards me.
Yep.
Techbug rolls until he smacks whoever he said at the start of the turn. 6 damage.
Well, she's the closest to the door.
It makes sense. It makes
Fair.
sense.
Speaking of, the other one shoots you too.
Oh. That does 16, yeah, that hits.
5 more damage.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
21 and 8 more damage.
God.
Okay.
It was Barham the unlucky one tonight.
So hold on, that's 5, 6,
3
and 8.
bolts. Yeah, 5, 6, and 8. So
Okay.
19 damage.
Thank
When
you.
It's like, these arrows do no damage, and Barham's like,
My
Barham
heart.
is poised to open the door, but 3 bolts pass through the door after the first one misses wildly and hit Barham squarely. And this kind of cues the rest of the party to the fact that not only are the bolts able to do whatever they want, but also their vision is probably unobscured by material objects.
that was a tracer round. That's how we knew we were there.
It is now Crane's turn. I'm gonna assume, Crane, your choice is to hold your action until everybody else has disembarked the door.
Oh, this door is the door leading onto the roof.
This wrist right here is the door leading onto the roof, and it does not provide as much security as it previously may have thought to be
May
provided.
have thought at
Yes.
first. Oh my goodness. The music just switched.
Uh-oh.
Sounds like Santa.
Welcome, Luna.
Yeah.
Let the Mega Man flow through
I'm
you.
gonna have to-
Hey, Luna.
Wait.
So how far of like do we have to trek across the roof to get to like the room?
Yes,
How far away is it?
30 feet.
30. Okay.
So our goal is getting across the roof, pretty much,
Yep.
right?
We're kind of just sitting ducks here.
Crane.
We are.
hey, I'm a turtle.
I have an idea.
Fine,
Crane,
sitting
what are you doing?
turtles.
You can hold your action until
Yeah,
after
I'm
other
just
people
gonna,
have done
I'm
something.
just gonna have to hold the action.
Okay.
I think.
Holding
I'll
the
see
action
inside.
until the condition is everybody else is out on the roof, or most everybody else.
Or
right?
at least the door is open and people are.
Okay.
know what's going
Gwen,
on.
are you going to pass down in front of everybody and barge through the door, or are you going to wait? Also hold your action.
No.
No is not a
No.
response to a two-choice question.
I'm not doing any of those.
What are you
That's
doing?
my response. Give me just a second. Just a moment.
Rex, are you
Just
dying
gonna
on
try
us?
to summon some animals in this tiny,
I'm
tiny
here.
tower.
That's
okay.
what
I
I'm
can hear-
getting.
I can hear you breathing back there. That usually means
Oh.
we're boring you.
My apologies. No, I'm focused on something.
Oh, okay. Okay. Fair enough.
I do stuff on the side while people make decisions.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I think I am. Okay, I have movement.
Mm-hmm. You do have
So
movement.
I'm gonna go to the door.
You muscle past everyone else
Yeah.
and
yeah.
head to the door. Okay.
Where's the door? Here?
Right there. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna open the door.
All right.
And then.
Muscle past Barham's bleeding body.
Farm, you good dog?
It's fine. It's fine. You can just push me out of the way. I'm fine.
I'm okay.
I'm okay.
The camera's giving me
He's back.
issues.
And I'm gonna use Conjure Animals.
Okay.
LOL, no one saw that coming.
Yeah, it's a mystery.
Where the fuck is that?
What was
Why-
Gwen going to do?
I just hope
What
she's
animals are you
conjures an
conjuring?
animal that can reach the things in the tower and not something that's just gonna sit there on the ground.
Me think.
Big
Uh,
thing.
Frog like, I'm gonna summon 2 giant hyenas.
Well, listen.
What are you
I
summoning?
don't have anything that flies. So.
This is session 28. You should absolutely know your creature list by now. 'Cause
I
it's
know
the
it,
same
I'm just
creatures it's been for
looking.
20 sessions.
Dang, don't rush me.
Come on, let's go, Frog.
Don't
Why
rush
am I
Look,
being
even the
rushed
music has
so
changed.
much?
Frog, do you have anything that could climb?
I don't think so. Yes, I do actually.
You
Just kidding. I'm
I
gonna
don't think
summon
so.
2 brown bears.
Bears? They don't climb, but alright.
Yes,
if you
they
can summon
do.
Bears.
Literally says
Brown
on there
bears do not
climb
climb.
30.
Not.
It literally says on the sheet climb 30.
Oh yeah, but like not up a brick wall, like up a tree.
It doesn't
Can I
specify
make a roll
brick.
for
It does not specify.
That is a good point. All right.
And this is
That
like
is-
this building is
Like,
falling
like,
apart.
oh.
You know, if a man could rock climb it.
Easily.
Well, I'm saying these are giant bears. They would just gouge holes in it
Maybe
and just.
yours, not me.
You know what? All right.
Fair.
That is a good point. That is a good point. Do you put one brown bear in front of each door, essentially? What's the range on it?
Where's the
60
bitch?
feet.
Where's the
They're in
bitches?
these turrets.
Okay,
There are 2
yeah,
turrets. One is in
I
each.
kind of want to like block our field of vision as best as possible with the bears.
You can put the bears like this, but they're still up in the turrets looking
Yeah, they're
down
kind
at
of
you.
still looking down at us.
Okay, well that's fine. I'll just stand. in the
Actually,
way.
What's the space on that? 60 feet? You could put the bears at the top of the turret.
You could conjure them
I
on the
put
tower.
the bears
Wow.
at the top of the turret.
There
Yeah,
you
'cause
go.
They're 30 feet high and they're 30 feet away, so if Gwen pushes out there far enough, it's like the right triangle is good enough that she
Put
could get
the
above there.
bears.
Can they go in
You
2
made
separate
on
a
areas
save for the
ghouls.
attack of
and
opportunity.
appear in unoccupied spaces? Alright, so bears are on each one.
Hell yeah.
Boop boop.
Bless you.
They currently have their longbows equipped, and you can't make an attack of opportunity with ranged. You have to make it with melee.
Bop 'em in the head with it.
Okay, that's my action. Let me
Yeah.
see if I want a bonus action.
Go full close down.
Gwen is gonna yell to Barum behind her. Wait, she's gonna do a medical check. Can I do that?
That's their maximum movement. On what? For what purpose?
To see how injured Barum is.
Am I not able to use my words?
You could just ask.
I was like, how do I ask that in a way that's
No,
in
let her roll.
character?
Okay,
Let her
roll
roll.
medicine.
Oh god. Okay.
Gwen is giving you elevator eyes instead of saying
I'll
anything.
do this, don't worry.
She's just like, I'm just gonna
Oh,
look
look at
this
that.
man up and down and analyze.
Okay, Gwen. You look Barum up and down. You call out to him. Are you alright? Barum,
You
you're
have
smart.
performed a medical check.
Gwen asks
Very good,
in
thank you.
canon, do you need heals?
Barum bleeding
Barum,
from
Not huge.
puncture wounds of arrows. Yes, Gwen, I'm hurt.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word. Second level.
Bonus action, right?
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
But thank you.
2d4.
That's very sweet.
7
Ooh.
HP healed. Why is your wisdom so bad?
I rolled really shitty stats. Do you not remember my shitty
I
ass
do recall
rolls?
this.
Oh,
Alright.
that's right, yeah.
Gwen, is that your turn?
That's my turn.
On this brown bear, a raven appears.
Claudia!
Not Claudia.
What did you just call her?
Claudia?
Oh, it sounded like you said
Claudia.
Lucario.
Lucario!
Lucario, I choose
Oh.
you!
Oh.
Alright, and that's a dash to get up there, and that brings us to Barum.
Okay. All right. So the doors are
Bars.
they in the towers that these bears are on?
Yes. So
Okay.
if you run up there, it would essentially be like trying to sandwich them on the spiral staircase inside the tower. So you'd be coming up, and the bear would be coming from above, and there's nowhere for them to go.
Okay. Well
Bears
then,
are here to fight, okay?
bears are
Do
here
they
to
get a
fight.
turn?
Alright.
Do they get a turn immediately?
No.
Oh, you do have to roll initiative for the bears. So make an
Oh.
initiative check for the bears, because they should be under your control.
Yes.
Okay.
I can do that.
So I am going to head. I'm gonna head over to this tower as well and assist Claudia and that bear.
Okay.
Oh, I moved, but then I went back. I like.
All right. 11.
11.
That was almost a 1. I don't know if y'all saw that, but it scared me for a second.
So the bears actually go after Barm.
Sick.
Oh,
You ready to die,
I misunderstood that. I was just like, wait, why are they going after me?
Because they just have a different initiative.
No, no,
So
no, I
because
meant-
they
I
rolled
meant-
a 11.
I thought you meant they were attacking me. I
No,
was just
no,
like, wait, why?
They go after
Okay,
you.
they're
I
attacking
see.
you now.
I see what you mean. I see.
They remembered what you did to their last brother.
Communication.
I'm
Yeah, the
sorry.
bears have returned with a vengeance.
It's the same bear. He's just been reconjured. He's like, about time I get a piece of this lizard.
You see, Barm, you use your 30 feet of movement and you get in the door to the keep, and you see the phantom perched halfway between you and the bear up above the spiral staircase leading up to the top of this little turret. You can't reach it with a melee attack, but you could shoot it if you wanted to.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Alright.
Me. It's loading a little bit better, but it's still a little slow. So just bear with me.
Understood.
Bear with me. Ha! Ha! Good one, Nani.
Okay, anyway.
I'm watching DB's face. So fucking funny.
Oh, see, Luna says
The
I also heard
silence.
Lucario. It wasn't just me. Alright, go ahead.
Yep. I'm hitting the attack
I
button
guess
now.
it was the way I screeched.
Did it go? I hit the attack. Okay.
I don't see it yet. Does a 21 hit the guy in here?
Yeah.
Roll
Thank
damage.
goodness.
Yes. Thank goodness.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
My fun.
7 damage. And you have a second attack, correct?
Yep.
Roll it again.
Come on, computer. You can do it.
You should do it faster.
Go when you feel like it.
You're okay.
Another 21.
Maybe Kanani, you need to play on a slightly laggy because it's like.
Apparently,
Alright, roll damage.
it's the equivalent of playing with loaded die.
Pretty much. It's that loaded land. Oh, there we go.
2 damage. Alright, Barm, is that your turn?
Yes, it is.
Alright, bears. The bears have not been issued a verbal command because Gwyn checked on Barham instead. So the bears hold their position and defend themselves until issued a different command, because that's what the spell says. So,
DB is on a mission to make me sad tonight, I think. I really
it's what the
think
spell says, so,
he's
you know.
out here to attack me.
Aaron,
Because I dress like an Ethon, isn't it?
it's your turn.
Alright. Wait, where's Barham on this map? I don't see him.
I'm on the tower with Claudia.
I pinged it, yeah.
The South Tower.
Ooh,
Oh, I just see
ACU's in
Claudia. Wait,
directions. Sheesh.
I just see Claudia. I don't see. Oh, there's Barham. There you are. You're just hiding. You're a stealthy boy.
I
Barham
am.
is just the weird ink smear sometimes, you know?
I am. I
He's
never
got a
got
neck.
my. You know.
So
Like a neck.
You know what? I love my character
Our-
picture, okay?
It's,
Our
it's
dude-
iconic now.
At this
dudes
point,
are-
at this point, it can't change.
Yes, Rex. Sorry.
Sorry, yeah.
Our opponents over here. Is
No,
that correct? No.
they're here.
Donde.
You
Not
cannot
yet.
see them currently, but you remember
Okay,
them
they're up
being
that
here and
tower.
here. They're currently in the
Okay.
middle of those two towers.
Okay. So Barham's moving towards that tower.
And you see Barham enter the building and loosing 2 bolts from his hand crossbow as he enters.
Okay. I'm
Shing,
going to
shing.
move up to this tower then.
Okay? You'd be right in front of the
Towards
door,
that door.
basically.
Yeah. And
Right.
then as I'm going, I
You
presume I
the
could
Phantom
see them.
on the staircase. You can't reach it, but you can shoot it with a ranged attack if you want.
Okay. So it's on the staircase. There's not
Yes.
one. They're
Yeah, I
not.
can
They're
actually-
not like.
Techbook hasn't revealed
Okay.
them yet, but they're there. Yeah. They're on the
Okay.
staircase.
All right. Well then. You know what's gonna happen here,
Uh-oh.
or you
You
should.
know what's gonna happen.
You know what time it
Eldritch
is.
Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
I told the dead.
18 hit.
No.
Ay, yo.
Don't toll the dead, please.
This is
Don't
Poor
ask,
Bluff,
don't
and we're
told
about
me
to
that.
spin the wheel of Toll the Dead.
Does it hit?
Does an 18 hit?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You sound so amused.
So here's the damage. I'm going to then use Grasp of Hadar to bring it 10 feet closer to me.
Ooh.
And then I still have the second bolt, which I'm just going to use on
Wait, he does that
it.
every time.
Yes, he does. It is what that spell
Does-
do, as a matter of fact.
Does a 17 hit?
It do be
I had
like
to,
that.
yes.
Okay. And then I'm going to... So that's the damage for that. So that's attack number 1. And attack number 2 is going to be taking the silver axe and hitting it.
Oh shit, the axe.
Yeah,
And that's
do
a
it.
crit. All right. So,
Is that the crit roll?
yeah, that's with the crit
13 damage plus. Let me.
plus the 8 plus the 6, so 27 total damage.
Hold on, let me-
Don't know if the axe being silver makes a difference.
It should, but I forget what it is exactly. Let me.
Ooh, hopefully it's not a lot.
Bobby's just like, I will take any decrease in damage I can get.
Yes.
Does it have? Spectral armor.
While we're doing that, I'm just going to make sure to use my bonus action to summon the tentacle.
Oh no, I forgot to resize it. I still forgot to resize it.
And the tentacle will attack. Probably miss. Oh my gosh, it didn't miss.
Holy shit!
So it's gonna take an additional 9 damage from the
Alright,
tentacle.
so-
on top
Hey,
of that.
apparently Frog wasn't joking. We just were getting the bad rolls out of the way.
I can keep looking this up to see what Silvered Weapons does, but the tentacle appears from behind it just when it's recovering from its attack with the battle axe, and it just goes. And there's just nothing. The dust just.
That is officially the end.
Boom.
That is officially the end of my turn.
God, I love how big the tentacle is.
100 to 0'd. Alright,
Rip Buffy.
that brings us to Kel.
Just fighter lock things.
Mm.
Mithras who?
Who's the voices? Gotcha. Okay, so Silvered, if an enemy has resistance to damage, but it doesn't have resistance to magical weapons, if it's undead, Silvered weapons count as magical against undead. It doesn't add additional damage. It just makes it where it counts as magical even if it's not.
Oh.
Interesting.
I think you've looked that up before to me.
I think so. Yeah, it's just been a bit. My memory is fading because I'm not long for this world. All right, Kel, or sorry, yeah, Kel. What else are you doing?
I'll bring
Right.
flowers to the funeral.
Heal Barm a little bit more.
Not
Keep
as like
bottom sustain.
this dead ass.
Thank
Barm
you.
heal 8 HP.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, we all just
And that is
a
it.
Crane. Everybody has
I
exited
am
the
loved.
platform. One phantom appears to be dead. It is safe for His Majesty to do something now if he wishes.
Oh, good.
You said it was 8 HP?
Yes, 8 HP.
Can we see?
Don't get
We have to
injured
get
'cause no
into
one
the.
has
Well,
any
I'm gonna
healing
move
spells.
out
You
here.
have to get
We're
in the
ta-
opening
We have
of
to
the
get
door.
in the doorway, right?
Yes.
I don't know what the distance is for this. Oh, that's okay. That's within. No, that's not.
Yeah. You
Like, where I'm
essentially
at is
make it
very-
right behind Gwen. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else, Crane?
No.
Okay.
Do you think Crane's like butt height on Gwen?
Phantom.
Why would you want that from?
I was just wondering. How tall is he compared? Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good.
everyone.
I'll see you on therapy.
The Phantom disappears from view.
Adios. Hasta luego.
Little bitch, come back.
All right. Tech bug.
My patron is stronger than yours.
Thanks,
Get out of here.
Is the combat encounter over, or do you want me to keep everything in initiative?
Spooky.
Yes, it's over.
Okay.
Hmm.
Barham looses the bolts, and they strike his target, but then, without seeming to be too phased by it, but noticing the bad situation he's in and the loss of his comrade, the Phantom makes a motion, and as he does, he fades from view. And Barham isn't entirely convinced, just naturally, that, the Phantom is gone or dispensed with. But stepping up into the tower, Barham, you at least notice that there's, nothing physically there anymore. He's not just invisible. He has perhaps teleported or gone somewhere else, but he might still be around. It's just something to consider, something Barham would be aware of in the situation. He's probably not dead, but he seems to be at least gone for the moment.
Okay.
Alright, combat is over. The party reorganize themselves on the rooftop. This appears to have been, of course, where any self-respecting keep would have put most of its defenders. Some siege equipment occupies the main parapets on the corners. Part of the roof is destroyed, of course, where one wall, the south side wall of the monastery, has been completely demolished. There is a hole in the roof where it looks like there was once a small guard structure. Perhaps this may have been where guards would have spent time while they were posted on duty to the roof watch, but now the building on the roof and most of the floor beneath what used to be that building has given away. And you can see down into the third floor, the one that you haven't actually been to yet, and you can see rubble strewn everywhere, of course, but you can also see, so relative to where you're standing, across the hole, down into the castle from you, there is a strange room that is completely masked by this fog that is also surrounding the keep itself. And so where you can see a couple rooms and you can see places beneath you in that hole in the roof, there's a spot opposite the hole down on that third floor that is just completely opaque. Nothing can be seen in or out of it, and it kind of glows with a bluish pale light, as if something arcane is going on in there.
Sus.
But for now, the roof otherwise is quiet, and barely any wind is blowing.
Crane, what do you make of that blue light? You're a wizard.
You're
was
a
it
wizard,
this?
Crane.
Can I do an Arcana check on it, or are we like?
You can certainly attempt to, yes.
Hey, I can help with that.
Would you like to?
I was,
No, it's okay.
No.
No need.
I think we're
Gwen,
good.
please sit down.
Gwen, Gwen, make an Arcana check. I just want to see.
Oh man.
Please be a nat one. Please be a nat one. I've never wanted a nat one more than any time in my entire life. Please be a natural
What's your
one.
shame?
Ah,
Ooh, not bad.
Pretty dang
That's
close.
not. To be fair, that's not what I was gonna do. So.
Gwen marches up to the corner, saying, "I can help with that." Crane examines the orb. Crane has dealt with several demiplanes at this point, and has a sort of intuitive understanding at this point that it is possible, because of Barovia, because of Arkan Vostholt, and now because of this area, that we're dealing with pockets in pockets in pockets. So,
It looks
why
like
it would be
somebody
there,
put a black light down there.
why it would be there is a little bit mysterious, but the positioning of this room appears to be somewhat ostentatious. Maybe was some kind of important figure that dwelt in there. And not only that, it appears that they have been separated for some special purpose here within this dimension where everything is already lost. Perhaps as a way to torment them. Stepping into it could be dangerous, but it could also simply transfer you to a different place. But it seems like it was set aside in this dimension for a particular reason. This was intentional.
the
Gwen
bear's going,
nods and says, "Yes, of course." My thoughts exactly. Where is the bear going?
Bear's gone. Where did he go? Why did you do that?
So,
Frog.
Bear.
what do you all do?
We're waiting.
For what?
Well, I guess okay. Maybe we should. Well, Barham is still a little wounded, and I took a few hits as well. Maybe we could rest for a second. Do you think we have time?
You guys wouldn't be meditating short rest during the off time, would you?
Of course. Why would we
I
ever
read
do
Rex's message.
I did
dog.
too.
that? AC's
The
like,
only
we
reason
can
I
do
know-
this.
What?
It's the only
Hi,
reason I
Frog.
know. I know, right? My camera was like, "Bitch, she gone."
All right. So, you guys decide to camp on the roof,
Behind.
or do you decide to go anywhere in particular?
Can we go like behind something?
Like what?
Behind. We
Can
just
Gwen
found out
look
that
for a
there's
spot?
specters that shoot arrows through the walls or through the
Yeah.
doors at
Well, I
least.
guess it doesn't really matter then, huh?
So where are you guys
let's
going?
Just rest on the roof. Question mark,
Literally
maybe?
just sitting where you are.
I'm
and...
gonna at least go into
stopping
the
it?
tower.
Okay.
Okay.
So that way there's some
I'll go
walls.
into the tower too.
Yeah,
Let's
we're just
see.
gonna chill in one of the towers, I suppose.
I think that's
I'm
better
gonna
than
use
just sitting
our-
on the roof.
I'm gonna use this for now because maybe it will de-stress
Oh,
the system a little
tree.
bit. This is
Tree and
the same area we had
dragon.
used when Barham had first contacted the dragon.
Yes.
So,
So,
the party decide to rest here, at least for the span of an hour, in order to get your.
and
short rest.
I'm gonna do the Song of Rest.
Ooh.
Okay. So everybody heals.
I don't get to
extra-
use that very often.
True.
Mhm. And now is
That's
when.
because we're never rested.
We're never
Lost,
doing
don't worry.
short rests.
So
Very
we
true.
all get 1d6, right?
If you spend any hit dice to rest.
Yes, I will. The important person will.
So go ahead and click your hit dice, and you spend how many you want. You can actually choose to roll one at a time until you heal as much as you want, up to your level. And then once your HP is where you want it to be, or if it's close, you can go ahead and roll that d6 at the end to add that on top of it. All right. Everybody healing.
Wait,
Good.
okay, Yeah. It's adding them automatically, right?
It
Yes.
should be, yes.
Okay, I'll go ahead and use my d6.
If it's doing what I told it to do, it is doing that.
Fuck. That's fine.
Yeah, don't forget the d6 as well, so don't leave yourself some room empty to roll the d6 on top of it so you heal as much as you can. The party sit down to rest. The eerie stillness not disturbed over the duration of the next hour or so. Claudia, at one point, takes off again, and without leaving your sight, she doesn't dip down or disappear into the fog, but she does a quick loop around the top of the roof area and confirms that she doesn't see anything suspicious on the grounds, no spiders on the walls. However,
God.
talking to Gwen and Barham in particular, she seems to want to get Barham's attention since Barham seems to be more or less spearheading a lot of the party's intents here at Argentvostold with the search for the Silver Dragon. The only thing odd I can see is there seems to be another building that hasn't been touched. It's just slightly to the north below at the base of this tower here, but it's just off by itself, next to a graveyard.
No,
That's all I can see in the fog.
maybe we'll check it out. We haven't found anything in this building, so
Other than ghosts.
nothing helpful.
Nothing friendly.
You said we can get to there through the graveyard?
It looks like if we go out through that chapel door below, or go around the building, maybe out where we unlock the gate, yes, we should be able to go through the graveyard to it, as long as nothing minds us going through the graveyard.
Are we able to go around the graveyard? Or do we have to go through the graveyard?
I mean, we could skirt it, probably. The door is on the far end of the graveyard, so I don't know how much I prefer dealing with spirits of the dead here, so it probably would be a good idea.
Might be wise to try and avoid any possible conflict as much as we
I
can.
know I'd like to, if possible.
Gwen, are we
so
talking
upset.
to you? Barham and Claudia just talking, and Gwen just like, yes!
Why are they?
Hello, yes, I also am tired.
Why are they so upset? Do you think they've been there this whole time? Are they mad? Like crazy?
I haven't the foggiest idea. All I know is that the people that are trapped here have been trapped here for a long time, so it wouldn't surprise me, depending on how long these ghosts have been here.
Well, I guess we should continue our exploration. Maybe we'll find this light that fiery dragon talked about.
Hopefully. Why don't you get some rest as well before we get going?
She, staying in human form, rare for her, she seems to very prefer raven form, both for stealth and for portability with a lot that has been going on, but finally she's able to get some rest with the rest of y'all. Does anybody else do anything in particular during the short rest period? Nothing else seems to stir. It's almost odd that nothing happens. You fully expect more spiders to arrive, some kind of ghost to come and change guard, something to occur, even for the light to change. Because after staying in the mountain at the Amber Temple, you have no idea what time of day it is, but surely an hour going by would have some kind of adjustment on the sun's angle. Yes?
I do. I was quickly trying to read through the player handbook to make sure I could do it. But yes, I would like to recover one of my first spell slots.
Oh yeah, the arcane recovery.
Arcane
Yes.
recovery.
Absolutely, go for it. I think it'll let you do it if you
Yeah.
hit the use thing. Okay.
She Noodle can do something.
Also, warlock things.
Wow.
Rex gets all his spells back, but I don't think he's used too many of his non-cantrip spells yet, but they're back.
I get
Anybody else?
wild shape icons.
I don't think so. I think wild shape is a long rest. Is it a short rest? That's really
There
strong
was
if it's a short rest.
something I got back.
Let me-
Finish a short or long rest.
It is for B shape. Wow, druids are OP, man.
Hell yeah.
Rex, why don't you play a druid?
Like we said, it's gonna be all druids by the end of the campaign.
Rex is like, why am I friends with you again? So,
Facts.
the hour passes. No sound. No steps. No creatures. No change in the weather. No change in the lighting. Nothing.
Interesting.
The party rise up. Bones rested for a moment. Feeling your vigor return. Where do you head to next? There is the hole before you, which you could jump down to the next floor. It's not a terrible drop. It's maybe 10 feet or so, so it's nothing that fit young strapping adventurers like yourselves couldn't handle. But there's also the tower behind you with the staircase that leads downward. Whether it actually attaches to the third floor, you're not sure from this vantage point. But you have the staircase leading back up to the beacon above you, or down to that chapel where two revenant-like paladins are still standing guard and maybe still angry with you. And you have the area around you. What do you do? Also, let me double check this.
Waiting for Barm to take the lead.
And the two bears from Conjure Animals disappear as well.
I figured.
Their
Fun.
duration is 1 hour.
Excuse?
Barham is gonna head back towards the tower that we came through because he has no reason to not assume that there's a way to get to the third floor from the building.
Okay. You ascend the staircase and discover, going first in front of everybody else, who's really has just kind of looked to you. You know, this is a Silver Dragon's temple, monastery, however you want to put it. It's strange, but when you think of a dragon's hoard, you think of maybe a black dragon's hoard where he sits on a mountain of gold, or a red dragon's hoard where he gathers the bones of his enemies, something like that. This is a silver dragon's hoard. It's sophisticated, clearly a place where humans and humanoids and other creatures gathered to become paladins of his order. But there's still a strange air around here that is putting everyone except Barham ill at ease, because it sort of lends itself to the feeling that this was where a great dragon once dwelt, an aspect that was mighty and is now its tomb. And so everybody ends up looking to Barham over and over again to get some kind of direction. Maybe out of fear of offending the spirit of the dragon, if it is still here. Maybe for fear of tripping over a wire. Maybe Barham is just the best meat shield. Everybody has their own reasons, but
No.
Barham once again takes point, eager as ever to find some kind of answer to this. And unfortunately, upon descending the staircase, you realize that this staircase severs its connection with the rest of the castle as soon as it reaches the third floor, and it goes straight down to the first floor. In other words, the only way to reach the third floor would be going all the way to the first floor through the tower and then climbing back up inside the castle, or just dropping through the roof in the hole in the roof. It seems
Time
to
to
have been
go
somewhat
jumping.
intentional that the tower was kept separate, like it was meant to be defensible, because the only way to access it was the roof or the chapel below. What do you decide to do?
Barham is gonna look at the rest of the party to kind of discuss with them, because it's we're either going back the way we just came, or leaving the area to go to the place that Claudia did. So either way, it's kind of like a out of the way kind of thing. So he's gonna be like, "What do you guys think? Both seem like they could potentially have something, but either one could be a wild goose chase. Should we just start here since we're here?"
Okay, fine.
Miss Gwen, you're always so talkative.
Me trying to let other people talk.
Such a quiet room, I tell you.
Perhaps
I'm-
we should find some other, or at least, since we're here, look for other resources or anything before heading up.
I mean, I think for once, Crane may be right. I think we should probably look around here first before we go anywhere else, especially if we're gonna backtrack.
It's too bad there aren't any corpses. You could reanimate one and throw it in that pocket dimension and see what happened.
You should throw the bag of holding in there.
What happened to that phantom
Absolutely
that
not.
you killed?
Crane's going to
Aaron?
put his hands together and act in like a mocking Gwyn and be like, perhaps we should throw the Furbolg in there.
I don't think that would be such a good idea.
But it is tempting.
Why did I sound like fucking goofy?
Have we seen any bodies laying around?
Not yet. The Phantom, as you said, the one that got pasted by Tentacle, turned to dust. Instead of just disappearing completely, it left a white powder in its death spot.
Can you
The other one
reanimate
disappeared.
dust?
There is the graveyard, which Claudia mentions again, but
Out of the
again,
way.
not sure we want to necessarily go disturbing that, but if we need bodies to test things with, then that would be our biggest option. Unless you could do it to spider corpses.
I was literally thinking.
Unfortunately, no.
It has to be humanoid.
It has to have a soul.
What about what the things that Exathanter gave
My
you?
spider friends have souls. Something you would never catch Frog saying, IRL.
Me? Is that?
What did Exahu now give us?
Exathanter gave Crane something that he thought might be helpful. Maybe he sort of knew that you would need something for later.
It will be helpful, but that will save.
I have a question about
Perhaps.
what I was given by Exatanther. Am I able to communicate with my hellhounds, or are they just like there?
You're not sure.
I'm not sure.
That was a deal made with some kind of fiend trapped in amber, and you're still. You could try to summon them in the same effort that you did before, but you're not sure if there's like something you can do to try to communicate with them. If you wanted to try, you would have to like do the same mental effort as like casting a spell and
Okay.
potentially inflict damage on yourself, possibly, because that's last time when you reached out for them, that was what happened.
Possibly.
Yeah.
It's still a mystery to you a little bit.
Yeah.
You can summon them if you want, or you could try to if it works here.
I was thinking I could like summon one and then have one jump down the hole.
Okay. Would you like to attempt to do that?
Yeah, but I guess first let's get back up to the hole
Okay.
in the roof.
After examining the tower space and determining that you'd rather not mess with the ground floor at the moment and you'd rather take advantage of the entryway above, you arrive at the cusp of the hole in the roof. And Barum, you decide to reach in, find that boiling lead sensation, and bring forth a hellhound from the ether. And painfully, but gratefully, you realize that you are able to tap into that source, even here. Perhaps it is something that resides within you now and doesn't have to come from beyond. Go ahead and roll a d10.
Okay.
We just healed her ass.
I can heal myself too, you realize that, right?
I'm
Yeah,
a
we
good
saw it.
dragonborn. I don't need no druid.
Fine, I'll remember this.
Okay. I'm just saying, don't get all pissy
Hell
with me.
will
You guys
remember
chose
this.
to.
Remember this.
Crane
The
sitting there like, yes,
lightest
save your healing for
burning
me.
sensation. You're hoping that this is a good sign that you take so little effort now to summon this hellhound. But a short moment later, a coal black, smoky, hound-like creature appears before you and just lets loose a low snarl. But it just watches you.
That's not the kind of
Excellent.
dogs I'm familiar with.
Good thinking.
Don't insult my pupper.
You're like, what breed is that? That's one of them. That's one of them dangerous breeds.
Oh
That's
god.
one of them
Don't be
not nice
racist.
breeds.
Don't be racist
Fuck
against the
you.
pupper breeds.
It's
Barnes
not
like,
the breed,
hellhounds
it's
weren't
the
breed for
owner,
combat.
Frog.
I gotta do
Gwyn.
a background check on that dog.
All right, Byron, what are you doing?
I'm gonna approach the hellhound and ask it. I was just like, could you jump down there and see if there's anything that either you can
Hey,
attack or would
bro.
attack us?
Make a animal handling check.
You summoned it and you're asking its permission. You clearly are new to this.
Barham
Do you
looks
see
at
how
Aaron and be
Barham
like,
beats those
no,
bears
duh,
up?
dumb shit.
I ain't done this before.
Got him.
I don't even know gesturing with both arms what this is.
What this is?
The hellhound looks up at you, looks down where you're gesturing, looks back up at you, looks down, looks back up at you, and doesn't move from his spot.
Okay. It's clearly a harmless puppy.
Yeah. Clearly. Barham looks at me. He's like, Aaron, if you're so good at this, how do you do it?
You tell it to do it. You summoned it. It's your servant.
That
You tell
doesn't
it
mean
to
you
do
be
it.
rude. Jeez.
I think Crane
Summons
has.
have rights
I
too.
think Crane's treatment of his zombies have spoiled you. On the high
Crane's
seas,
a
I have seen
softie
one
for
too
his
many elven
zombies.
summoners, and they do not take no for an answer.
Oh,
Hmm.
Look, Crane prefers the dead to the living, thank you.
Barham is
that
gonna
why
look back
he's
at his hellhound and then,
salty?
meekly go, jump in the hole.
Alright.
Please.
make another animal handling check.
Please. Better. Slightly better.
Little better.
I did say please.
Look at you, looks down,
Please.
looks at you, looks back at the hole, and pushes a rock on the roof into the hole, and it tumbles down and goes. And then it looks back at you.
Barham looks into the hole like, did anything move down there?
Go ahead and make a perception check, Barham.
Okay.
Anybody else who wants to look in the hole can make a perception check as well. If you
Can I
want.
yell at the dang dog to get in the hole?
Sure. Would you like to, Kel?
Yes.
All right. What do you say to it?
Get in the damn hole.
All right. Make an animal handling check.
I
Kel.
will. I will.
I
Everyone's
will.
gonna try to get this this hellhound into that hole.
Get in the hole.
Aaron and Barham check the rock, not too worried about the hellhound, but just trying to make sure that things are safe down there, and are listening carefully. Nothing stirs. When all of a sudden, the strangest sound, because so rarely does the turtle yell or even shout, you hear this
True.
weird voice say, "Get in the damn hole," and then you
You're
see a
like-
black shape just skirt by Barham and go and appear down below, and it starts pacing around.
Seems safe to me.
It fixates on the area that is closed off towards the front of the keep,
Hmm.
and then disappears inside, runs in.
Oh shit. Well, maybe we should follow it.
Nothing happens.
Always has the great idea.
Have some rope.
Nothing happens.
Do we have something to tie the rope to?
Is there anywhere around the hole that we could secure our climbing rope to?
There's a couple of timbers in the structure of the remaining building that you could lower down if you wanted to. Simple enough.
Can Gwen test how sturdy they are?
Sure, make a strength check.
Does too good and she just snaps in half.
It's entirely possible.
Probably a good
That's
idea, though.
They're not
Kel
very
and
sturdy.
Gwen are not small.
I'm just gonna be
Hell is big turtle.
Things happen.
You reach up to the timbers and testing them feel a little too much wiggle in them. And you think back to what happened on the first floor when you took a little tumble, and you think, maybe not the greatest idea for these.
Hey guys, this wood feels a little too familiar. Don't click
I see you are
Oh,
very
frog.
accustomed to the wood.
Oh.
I am from the woods.
We haven't even. Wow.
Technically true.
I just don't think.
As are we all.
This is why I sent you down the hallway. You're quite the tester of wood.
The wheeze.
That's my title. I just don't think this is sturdy enough to hold everyone. I
No.
could try holding the rope.
I think I might have a solution.
Mm-hmm.
DB, I need a ruling.
Okay.
Oh,
Is the
shit.
tentacle I create ethereal? I know it can't be attacked because technically it's not a creature, but the book says nothing about it being ethereal or spirit-like. Theoretically, could I summon it, tie the rope to it, and everyone uses the tentacle to get down?
Technically, it is still summoned. Did you ever desummon it?
It
Not that it
only
takes you anything.
It only lasts for a minute.
Oh, it lasts for a minute. Got it. It didn't
Yeah.
have a duration listed on it right away.
Yeah, it only lasts for a minute.
Why does it not? It's so weird that such a. You summon a tentacle, alright? Is it an ethereal tentacle? Is it literally a physical tentacle? Can it do anything other than hit stuff? None of this is spoken about in the book that it comes from.
That means it's up to you.
I know, exactly. So
Pretty
now it's my job. Yeah. It could, I mean, it makes sense that if it lasts a minute and can hit stuff, it could come from an ethereal plane and not take damage because it's not an entity, but that doesn't mean it can't grasp things. You could have
Well, I
it
don't
wrap
need it to-
around people's waists and...
I don't need it to grasp anything. I just need it to be there as an object that doesn't move that I can tie a rope to.
I mean,
Oh.
that is-
Because
good
there's
point.
nothing there is nothing in the rules that says it can grasp. Like, it has no grapple thing, so I've just been playing that it can't. So I'm assuming it's like Mage Hand, where, you can't use it to just grapple stuff.
You just like tie the
You could
rope
try.
around the base. As long as you did a good enough knot.
I could say you can try it, because you start the process, right? You tie a rope around the base of the tentacle, and it seems snug, but you're also aware that it lasts a minute, and
That's
that you need to get down the rope, and hopefully it won't go anywhere as you tug, which it shouldn't, in theory. And the rope is draped across the top of the roof, and now you just have to tell people to trust it and go down into the hole. You're at this phase now.
How far down is the hole?
10 feet. 10 feet. It's not very
10
far.
feet.
Yeah.
Wait, if it's not very far, 10 feet, you could easily drop that. Why am I thinking
That's what
rope
I
just
said.
drop?
I said it's easy enough for fit adventurers to do. It's purely the
Okay.
fear factor because the Hellhound has disappeared and hasn't returned, and
Gwen's
you
just
know,
gonna
I
jump
dropped down.
the hole.
okay,
Yeah, Gwen's gonna follow.
all right. Gwen
I didn't
jumps down
realize
too.
it was 10 feet. For some reason, I was thinking it was 30 feet.
No, the
Before-
Hellhound
before
appears to not
Gwen
have
jumps-
broken the floor beneath.
Can Crane just like grab onto or like hop onto her back right, as she
Woo!
goes to jump to just be like, I don't want to jump this.
Make an
Where's he
acrobatics
at?
check, Crane.
Are we all doing acrobatics
know-
anyways since we're jumping
No.
down there?
No, just
Oh.
Crane, because he's specifically trying to latch on to Gwen on the way
I was
down.
literally low-key thinking.
I wasn't sure 'cause
how is
Aaron
this
did an
princely
acrobatics
man
check,
gonna
so-
get down, and then he fucking says that.
So
shit.
Gwen and Aaron jump in first. It occurs to both of them partway down that maybe they're a little heavier than the Hellhound, and the roof or the floor here might not be able to hold them. But thankfully, you both thump, thump, down close to where the Hellhound had made entrance and are gratefully aware that the floor here is still sturdy, and you are simply right in front of the barrier, the strange barrier that is still blocking you off and where the Hellhound disappeared into. Then, Gwyn, you realize there's a little, what feels like a teeny pair of hands clutching around your neck. Like a child, comparatively.
Gwen's gonna feel this little creature.
Do you let go immediately, Crane, and like...
Yeah, Crane's just gonna let go, drop, and be like, kind of brush off and go, perfect.
Alright.
Are you serious, Crane? You didn't even ask first?
Why should I? I mean, you were already jumping in the hole.
Yeah, but
Where'd that hellhound
can't
go?
just
She's
use
just gonna
someone
start
as a
walking off and see where the hellhound went.
Gwen's just gonna keep yelling.
Cal and
after them.
Barham, do you guys follow?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright. Everybody is on the 3rd floor. It looks like there may have been more walls, more structure supporting this area, but sadly, when the roof collapsed, it took a lot of the surrounding area with it. The zone in front of you, you can tell by the walls on the left and the right that this would have led to something important. There are torn, faded banners still draped on the left and right hand walls. To your left is the opening where the wall is just gone, remember? To the right, there's a small hallway leading to what appears to be the 2 keeps where the towers support the siege equipment on the roof. But walls block off the rest of your vision to the right. And then behind you is a solid surface where it appears the beacon tower has been sealed off, but there are 2 smaller turrets that lead to the 2nd floor. 2 smaller staircases. What do you guys decide to do at this point? Do you decide to go after the Hellhound in the fog? Do you decide to explore one of the areas?
You said the word beacon tower. What do you mean by that?
The place that had the place that you guys went to the top of where you got shot. That has the I'm about to say the wrong word again. How do you pronounce it? The bonfire place. Brazier.
The brazier.
Oh, the
brazier.
brazier.
The brazier.
The
Yeah,
brazier.
we need to get to that.
You already saw it. You were there when the people started shooting.
Right, but I'm assuming that there was no
fuel.
Is because we never actually explored it, did we?
You only saw that it was there. There was no fuel nearby. There was no torches. And that was something that you guys thought about. There's still this issue of let's bring a light to this tower, but there's no like light source yet, other than maybe just stacking wood in it. But you know that doesn't. It doesn't strike any of you as the obvious answer. You could go back up into the beacon tower if you go up the rope that is still. Well, did you decide to go with the rope at all? Now,
No,
in
we
hindsight,
No.
okay, no rope
No.
at all. So you would have to descend the turrets back into the chapel where the revenants are still pissed at you. Go up into the tower that way. Or you can explore the fog in front of you, or go to the right.
So we need to find fuel. That's what Aron is concerned about. Is finding some way to light the dumb thing.
Or find out what light means. If the dragon
Yeah.
means something else, whatever it may occur. Alright, what are you guys doing?
Crane's gonna look at Barham and just be like, "Have you heard anything from your puppy?"
No. He ran away. But he's still here.
No, Gwyn hasn't said anything in a while. No, I'm just kidding.
First the breeding king talk, now this. Come on, guys. I don't need this in my life.
Yeah, right. Whatever, Woodsy.
Apparently.
Whatever,
God.
wood tester.
Wood tester.
What do you guys do?
So, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
When animating dead, does it require a full corpse?
Animate Dead says you need a pile of bones or a corpse. So it could be part of a corpse, technically. It could be most of a set of bones. That's something DMs kind of fiddle with.
So, because I kind of
He has a
I
bunch of
have all these
heads.
skulls.
You have a
in
lot of
my-
skulls.
I have all these skulls in my bag of holding,
God.
Uh-huh.
I don't know about that.
and I'm
Puppy in the
tempted to
background.
animate one of them just to throw into this other plane,
Okay.
since I can at
So-
least like communicate with it.
You're hoping to cast Animate Dead on a skull with the intent of creating a skeletal part of a skeleton warrior, something,
At
so
least
that it
just
can
a
go in
head
there and
with
give
a
you an idea.
somewhat mind.
Okay. You reach into your bag of holding and think about the skull. And when you pull it out, you realize that you have the golden skull in your hand.
Not the skull I want.
You put it back in. You think about the other skull. You pull it out. It's still the golden skull.
I don't put the skull back in and think about the skulls.
Okay. You reach in and there's nothing. There's no other
Did it
skulls
eat
in your
the
bag.
other ones?
That darn hand ate my skulls.
You look at the golden skull and you realize that it wasn't lit before. There was no internal light. And now, as you look into its eye sockets, there are little orbs floating inside. 3 of them.
Ooh.
They
Spider.
flit from one socket to the other.
Hey, Crane.
Oh.
What was it? Yes.
What about the talking? What about the talking sword? Why don't I just tie a rope around it? We throw the sword in,
Oh my god.
and then pull it back out.
This is gonna
Fishing.
be the most pissed sword of all time.
We fishing, boys.
That would be a idea, but if there is something on the other side that wants to keep the sword, I would prefer it not take it off the rope.
Don't even use the sword.
It's best to have, at least.
I mean, where's? What about the other hellhound? Normally you summon 2. Do you not better? We can put a leash on this one.
Oh my god.
I'm
Tough
just
men.
offering suggestions. Unfortunately, I have nothing that could go in there that is sentient.
Well, I mean, mine
Other than
doesn't really
myself.
communicate
So great,
with
but-
me either.
Probably wouldn't be so great to summon a tentacle and send it in there just to thrash around.
It does not talk to me. It
Mm.
is just a tentacle.
Gwen,
also do
the
not- my patron is
animals that
also not
you're
happy
able
with me at the
to
moment.
summon, are you able to talk to them with like speak with animals or anything?
Yes. I was
Maybe
just
want to
about make
summon
the
like something
suggestion.
small?
Yeah, I can do that.
Summon 100 tiny squirrels.
It's happening.
No, just a bunch of tadpoles.
Flop, 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 flop.
Question: do I get any of my spell slots back?
No. Long rest.
Oh,
You might want to pursue other ways of doing this.
shit, guys.
That's why I left.
Crane. Wait, you left?
No, I laughed
Oh,
earlier.
you laughed. I was like, you left? What happened? Crane, are you
Tells
thinking
us
about your servants right now? And how terrible it is that they're gone?
Oh man.
Yes. Is that where?
They
That
feel
was-
really close by.
He's
Closer than they
feel-
have in this
feeling
entire
the
time.
memory.
The fondness.
Oh my god.
You had 2 skeletons and 1 zombie. 3 servants.
Indeed.
I
You
miss
look
them.
into the skull and you see 3 lights fluttering around inside the skull again.
My boys.
You say my
What?
boys, and one of the lights flits out of the skull and slowly starts to materialize into a tall skeleton warrior.
What?
You
Is
have
that
a
boy?
storage. You have a storage skull.
Very well. A Story. Ooh. That is
Because
quite helpful.
Exithanter took pity on you, stuffing skulls into your bag of holding, as no self-respecting necromancer ought to be doing.
Look, okay, we were collecting the skulls for other purposes, but fair enough, fair enough. So that's where you've been hiding this whole time. Zombie.
You say zombie, and another light flits out, and first an arm appears and it falls, and then
Aw.
the rest of
Aw.
him materializes, and he shuffles over and grabs his arm.
Poor buddy.
I have a brave mission for you.
Oh, I just.
And Crane's just gonna push him into the otherworldly
God.
plane.
He disappears.
Rip.
He's gonna try to command him and see if to come back and see if he can leave the plane.
Nothing happens.
Oh.
Crane turns around. Looks like you can't come back though once you're in there, unless we manage to find a way to remove this other plane's control.
Interesting.
So
But-
once we go in, we're committed to accomplishing whatever we need to do to.
That was in
collapse.
the direction the Hellhound had gone?
So there's now a hellhound and a zombie inside
chilling.
whatever is going on in there.
Since once we go through, it seems we're stuck over there, we should probably explore here first.
Possibly take a bit of time and learn a bit more about this place.
I'm
Maybe
sure the
there's something
Hellhound and
here.
the zombie can take care of themselves for the time being.
There's
We'll keep each
the
other company.
second floor stairs behind you. There's the hallway to the right, or you could attempt to get back outside after going downstairs and explore the graveyard. Is there a particular direction you guys would like to explore?
I'm gonna head the hallway first.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say
It's on the
hallway.
same.
Barnum leads the way to the hallway. There is a door on the left, a door on the right, the rest of the hallway, and then what appears to be a T-shaped intersection that leads left and right that disappear out of view.
I'm gonna just open the first door on the
Left
left.
or right? You open the door on the left, and it creaks open, and you are immediately greeted by the sight of a long table seated this way to your position, at which are sat 5 armored ghosts.
What was it?
Barham
With
slowly.
one ghost at the head of the table with his helmet off, and a familiar look about him.
Oh. Familiar look? That's not
When
familiar.
you saw Cargill talk about the temple and its fall, he mentioned a traitor.
Is this the traitor?
As soon as you clap eyes on him, Barham, especially having that connection with Cargill previously, intuitively understands this is the one who betrayed his order.
Barham is going to very quietly and slowly close the door again. Just like.
The 4 people behind you don't know what you just saw, by the way, because it's just like one tiny door.
Barham's gonna look at everybody like. We shouldn't go in there.
Why not?
I don't
Why
want
do
to
you
die
have to ask,
today.
Gwyn? Do you not trust Barham? Why do you have to ask?
Well,
He
I
said
trust
don't
them,
go in there.
but if they
You are
already
too
saw
curious
us,
for your own good.
there's
And
the
I
thing.
don't know how alert the things in there are, so we might want to try and keep it down. Gwen, I'm talking to you. Okay?
I'm a very good whisperer.
As
Just
she
as an
yell
aside,
whispers.
Do you let the last skeleton warrior out of the skull? Because you've got one more in
No.
the skull.
There's
It's
one
out.
more.
Yeah, I'll let him
Okay.
out. You know,
2 skeleton
gotta have
warriors and
them out with
one
me.
one rampant zombie.
Who's partying with a hellhound.
Okay. There is the door on the right, and there is the T-shaped exit at the end of the hallway. Where do you go now?
Barham is going to very slowly and carefully open the right door because he's half
She said
expecting there to be more in this room.
Fair. You open this one.
You got some
And-
stimky breath.
Yeah, you
You-
do, Frog.
See what appears to
Oh
be
no.
a study chamber.
Oh.
Oh, here, actually. I totally didn't have it up because I was like, I'm gonna do this from memory. No, I shouldn't do that.
This is not a
No,
wise
it's not.
decision.
Let me, where'd it go?
I'm the music now.
Oh.
Thank you. Continue.
Better be copyright free.
Could you imagine?
Did you stop playing that beautiful music?
Japanese is such a beautiful voice.
Hell yeah.
Take it away, Chip.
Take it away, Penny. That's beautiful.
It's not one the quick guide isn't wanting to come up for me anymore. Oh, you know what? This is a great time for our mid-range break.
Oh.
Oh!
Yo,
Oh!
Oh,
Man,
so
right.
what's this
I-
bitch's name?
What?
What's this bitch's name?
Who?
Who?
What are you talking about?
The skeleton
betrayer?
guy. Yeah, the betrayer. Do you know?
Godfrey Gwillem.
Godfrey.
It was mentioned briefly at one point. I'll
Yeah, I
spell
don't
it in
think
the
I got
public.
that one.
Godfrey Gwillem.
Hey, that's almost my name. Rude.
Why?
What?
Willem, it looks almost like
Are you the only one that's allowed to have
Wait.
one of these?
it's almost the same letters as Ilgwyn. Trying to tell me something?
Kill Gwyn?
Kill Gordon. So, it's the mid-roll break. That means that you need to type a magic phrase into Port Bluff's Twitch chat to be entered for a chance to win what I have decided will be in the future either a game from our giveaway list, like it has been in the past, or a Discord emote. They're both up for grabs.
No one was doing the memes.
And to celebrate Luna being the only one here, we'll have the party members eligible to join this one.
Ooh.
Because everybody has told me that there are more emotes that they'd like to win. So, the 6 of y'all, TechBug, you want to enter to win, y'all can type the magic word into our Twitch chat and you can choose a Discord emote or one of the giveaway games.
Type magic word.
So, the magic word this
TechBug.
week,
No.
the magic word this week is I can just jump.
Perfect.
Wait, I can jump that. Or wait, I can just jump. Either one. Alright, y'all, get your drinks, get your pee breaks. We'll be back in a bit.
BRB, I have to get some scissors.
Word.
You
Word.
have to get some scissors.
My life in 2 pieces.
This is my resort.
Luna, that's amazing. Do you guys see that in the D&D meme submissions on the Discord?
Just
No,
breathing, don't give up. If I cut my arm breathing.
Lucario, I choose you.
I'm telling you, it sounded like she said Lucario earlier when she was summoning the bears. Luna heard it too.
If I saw my arm breathing.
Alright, type in I can just jump.
Stop kissing your breathing. Could live my life tonight. Scissors on terabytes.
So, I don't know if you saw TechBug, but Kuchi told me in Tavern last night that I had to
Yeah.
finally watch Blink 182's music video
Which one?
for I Miss You.
Well, yeah.
So I.
Where
flipped and
are
watched it.
you?
What am I?
It's very of its time.
Yeah, it's like sad and like, why are you listening to this?
Because we were sad boys.
Listen, we've had this discussion before. I get in Techbook's car and he's listening to some guy going, "Oh." And it's like not bad music, but I'm always just of the opinion music should be happier for subjective taste.
Yeah.
And Tech is like, I want to be sad.
DB's like, this isn't contra gospel music. I can't listen to this shit.
I beg your pardon, this ain't about the great hereafter.
I used to listen to depresso music. Now I don't listen to anything.
Because I went deaf.
That's sad. Rob, what happened to your head?
That's my camera angle, guys.
Frog, why the camera angle?
Is it good?
What are you
You're
trying to
asking why camera and not how camera.
how camera?
I mean, it's a nice closet. I see something yellow.
Ooh.
That's a frog.
Is that a baby Yoda up
It's a
there in the
frog.
closet? Is it?
Yeah.
It looks like a baby Yoda.
It looks
does.
like a little Grogu thing.
Here, I'll show you. I'll show.
Spoilers.
I have a skirt on, so
It's
I
like a
don't
year old.
show.
The next season
Why
is
is
coming
it
up
just
and
up
you have
in
to cut
the? Why is it just up in the closet?
Square four.
That's
It
so
looks
Bring him
sad.
out.
It looks very disappointed in you.
Bring him out.
What's
It's like,
You
how
need to have
dare
him like
you.
somewhere in your background for when you're
There,
streaming.
now it's happy.
It looks like me when I go visit Frog.
Hi, I'm
Me
here.
and DB selfie.
Literally my face one.
Frog's like, let's take a picture for memories, DB.
It's even got the square eyes like my glasses.
It does. DB cam. Just put him in your webcam instead of you, DB.
I'd be
I don't have
down.
anywhere to put him in my background yet.
Stuff him up in the vent in the ceiling.
Well, would you be able to see that when she has her cam facing a normal direction?
That's a good point.
I don't think so.
Frog, cover that Ethot outfit up with your frog.
Ugh.
What do you mean can't? He's plenty big enough.
That's what she...
Rex,
Frog getting on
That's
me
true.
yesterday for all the "that's what she said" jokes.
Nani was going off yesterday, dude.
She
Rex,
kept.
this image hurts me.
It was
physically.
too easy, man.
That's what she
I kept being like, get in the hole.
That's the point of that image, is to make everyone hurt.
Rex, I look at
Everyone
that.
who knows.
I look at that and I have like Judas thoughts about
Oh
it.
my
Where I'm like,
God.
why was this done? Why was this not given to the
Oh.
poor?
Like Noodle, she kept literally saying, like, "Why won't you just slide in the hole?"
I'm crocheting.
If that isn't like the perfect setup for a "that's what she said" joke, I don't know what is. And she just kept saying it.
I mean, tonight she literally said, what was the exact phrase where I typed a clip in the chat?
No. Fucking something about wood.
I've tried a lot of wood. Something along those lines.
I
I'm
know a lot
familiar
about
with wood.
Yeah, there it was. 3
That's what it
minutes!
was.
3 minutes! I can
Oh.
just
We're
jump!
familiar
Magic
with
words!
wood.
I will put your name into the great roulette wheel.
Did you put your name in the goblet of fire?
Oh, shit.
Harry, did you put your name in the goblet of fire?
Put your name in the goblet of fire!
Oh my god.
Dumbledore.
Dumbledore?
asks calmly.
As right? I remember seeing that shit. I was like, bitch.
Alright, so I have
Look at my hat that I made.
Heck Bug, Wound Flop,
Wow, that's a hat.
Noodle Arms,
That's
Tech Bug
adorable.
Twice,
Hat.
Rex, Nani to Port Bluff.
Nani's trying to get 2 entrances.
What? No,
Just-
That's not.
Bluff
That's
wins!
not why I did that.
Port Bluff wins.
Is that- if-
I
if
typed
Port
it
Bluff
as
wins,
Port
does that
Bluff,
mean
and
we
then I
all
was
get a
like,
code or an emo?
"Oh,
You know what? Sure. I'll make Port Bluff a separate entry, and that's like the grand prize winner. Everybody gets something.
Okay.
Look at
Yeah,
Port Bluff gets
it
chosen.
was that I typed it that way. I was like, oh, that's not actually me. Hold on. So I was like, that can just be the.
That can just be the reminder.
Yeah,
Look at
that
this.
was my thought.
Look.
I'm not a
just
cheater like
okay.
Frog.
Why am I a cheater? I didn't do anything. I'm just talking about my dick hat, dude.
Oh my god.
She's like, just let me talk about this.
Oh.
All right.
Go on a dick.
AC.
That's what I made it for.
Are we
That's
whipping
what
them out?
she said.
It's a dick snuggie. Dick hat.
All right. Anybody else? You got 2 minutes.
No. No.
No.
No.
No.
1 minute. That was a fast second minute.
It was.
I watched the clock tick from 10:53 to 10:54. So
Frog will put lip gloss on until it's time to roll.
what does that matter?
Okay.
That's our indicator of how long it's been.
Do you know it
Okay.
takes 60 seconds to put lip gloss on or something?
No.
You reminded me to do mine though. I have my Darth Vader set up, so I have to hydrate more because it blows air on my face all night.
Oh, ew, I couldn't imagine.
Whoa.
It's I wake up a little chapped, and not in
I
the
feel
usual
like
way.
that would feel exactly. I feel like that would feel exactly how it feels whenever you wake up and your mouth is open. Blech.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that feeling.
It's the whole way down. That's the part that hurts.
Mm.
You know, you get a little dry in the morning and you drink a little water and you're fine, but like your
Yeah.
whole trachea is like parched from this
No.
thing. It's a very weird feeling, and then you get out of it and then you're fine. But
That is weird.
all right, it's time. Frog did not get done in time.
I missed
I
it.
have Luna, Round Frog, Techbug, Rex, Nani, Noodle, and AC. And I have one Port Bluff Grand winner entry where everybody gets something if it rolls exactly the Port Bluff. Let's
Keep breathing.
go! It's spinning, it's spinning, it's spinning. Can I get a drum roll, please? Drum roll. The winner is
Watch it
AC.
still.
Yay.
Bubby, please.
Oh god.
All right.
Somebody help the man.
He's dying.
He's
There's no
dying.
help.
All
There's
right,
no
good job,
help.
AC. Let me know if you want a game off of the giveaway list or if you want to choose an emote for the server. We've got animated and we've got still image emote slots open. Let me know and we will accommodate. Anyway, back to our story.
Good job, AC.
Congrats,
Barum
AC.
has entered a room that appears to be a study. Allow me to read from my ancient parchment papers of remembrance.
Read
This
to me.
room is a haven for
Switchy
dust
yarn
and
color.
cobwebs. 3 narrow windows allow slivers of light to illuminate bare oak shelves along the walls and a torn, padded chair lying on its side near a cavernous hearth. A picture above the mantel has been slashed, its lower half hanging down below the frame like a torn piece of flesh. An iron door set in the south corner of the west wall hangs open on one hinge.
Sounds just delightful.
It appears to have been, when you look at it, a place where Argynvost or the Paladins could have come to fetch books to study over. Although, given the damage to the room, it would appear that not many are left, although a few books do remain. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna enter the study and start looking around.
Okay.
Follow.
A
I
couple
will too.
books remain. Browsing over them briefly. If anybody who's checking thoroughly, you can choose to make an investigation check, but the most obvious thing is the only book that is in any condition to be read. Most of the books are burned, slashed, otherwise rendered unreadable, but one copy is partially burned, but in common on the front is the title The Oath Celestial.
Interesting.
I'll type and it is the only book that has a lot of remnants.
Barm is going to pick it up and start kind of flipping through it.
Okay. Barm, you begin to read the book while everybody else examines the room. Gwyn, you locate a single page that appears to have been separated on purpose, and your approach stirs it from its location. It flits from the top of a bookshelf and drifts down and lands almost intentionally in your hand.
Okay.
Allow
What
me
does it
to
say?
Pull it up.
That's when Thunder Thighs comes in handy.
Thunder. Thunder thighs.
Hear the thunder. Lightning and the thunder. Y'all remember that song? It was a bop like a few years ago.
Hey
Mhm.
guys,
What?
have you ever heard that really popular song by that really
Good.
popular band? Like a
Listen,
couple
it
of
was
back
a
here
while
on
ago,
the highest.
okay?
I hear that song every day at work.
Can you guys see the item that is displayed?
Yes.
That is the letter which Gwyn finds. Gwyn starts to read, but in the meantime, Barham has flipped through the pages, and Barham, you realize that this book is a devotional text for something called the Holy Empire of Valentia, which I will type.
Whatever that means.
And it appears to have been the go-to manual for these holy knights who served under Argynvost as a way for them to channel their divinity magics. And it also appears that they may have served a different divinity before, but they came in search of the Silver Dragon in particular. And arriving here, served under him and channeled his positive energies, his good magic, so to speak, in the service of Barovia. But
Okay.
then there is this letter which Gwyn locates. I assume you read it aloud, or at least pass it around, Gwyn, so everybody
Yeah,
gets a
I'm
chance
reading it
to
now.
look over it.
That's kind of sad. Barham, I think this note might be the last thing your dragon friend wrote down.
It sounds so sober when Gwyn says it, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Your dragon friend.
your dragon friend. It seems like it was right before the last battle he had.
Barm is going to come over and take the note and look over it. But he's not going to actually say anything about it.
It's kind of sad that his remains aren't where he wants them to be. Maybe we could relocate them at some time.
Crane, in his investigation, hasn't found any additional parchment. But Crane, now, hearing this and starting to put some pieces together, points up at the painting, which he studied a little more closely. And you can see that the upper half of the image represents the top part of Argynvost, the actual keep itself, in better days, surrounded by conifer trees, the snowy mountains sweeping up high behind it. And at the top of the beacon tower is a light, a painting of a light, but it also seems to still be glowing very faintly.
So perhaps we should be lighting that at the top of the tower.
It doesn't appear like a flame. It looks like a silver beam of light, as if it's being projected up into the air. And like I said, the painting itself seems to be lit very dimly, as if maybe it would have shone at one point, but now age and the destruction of most of the rest of the painting seem to have done something to it.
I kind of have a spell like that. Stares at DM.
What do you guys do?
Barham is going to mention basically like the last lines or two of this letter. It says like, he's like, though my body will die, my spirit will live on. Let it serve as a beacon of light against the darkness. So he's just like, if we're able to find where it is that he died, maybe we're able to find his spirit. Maybe that's the light that is talking about.
That would make
Maybe
sense given how important this place was.
And why?
Well, the only two places I could think of are the place at Pocket Dimension where nothing comes out, or the graveyard.
I don't feel like the dragon would be in the graveyard, otherwise his...
And knowing Strahd and his affinity for pocket dimensions, I
No.
would not be surprised if he stored this in another pocket dimension. Just to keep those away from it.
That's a good point. I doubt people is finding it very fast. Maybe we should try and go there.
We do currently have a few inside of there.
We do.
Yeah, but we don't know exactly what came about inside.
I will say it'd probably be best to still at least scout out this level. Make sure there's no other enemies on the level that were not followed. The spirits or whatever are inside that other room, I know it. The one at the head of the table is the one that led the charge against this, is the one that betrayed all of them. So we need to be
Still
weary.
here?
He's still here.
Probably
didn't
told
s-
to guard the place. By
They didn't
Strahd.
stir. They haven't seemed to notice any of our movements, but I'm not sure what will awaken them. It's possible that when maybe humanoid things of a living nature go through that pocket dimension, it could waken them. I don't know. But I think we need to be careful.
It's best to be prepared no matter what route we go on.
Hmm.
Do you think we should try to face them here? Maybe they're, I don't know, if they can't get in that dimension, or if they want to, maybe it'd be a better idea. We already know where they're at. We could set a trap, or do something. Why are you laughing at me?
I'm envisioning Gwyn sitting in front of the door with like a bear trap pried open in front of the door, just staring at it for hours.
That is
just-
what she would
She
do.
just has her staff in her hand, like whacking it against her palm, like
I'm coming.
any minute now. Catch
Any
your
minute
leg and
now.
thump
Sorry,
him.
go ahead, go ahead.
Catch you slacking. What do y'all think?
I feel like it'd be best to try and avoid any sort of attack for as long as possible. And if anything, figure out a way to hold them off. Or attack them in a way that we could take them out quickly, but we don't know anything about them.
Yeah, we can only assume that they're really like the other ghouls, but I doubt they would be around this long. And to have taken out... Oh, hello. To have taken out your dragon friend as well, they have to be at least a little bit powerful.
Exactly.
I'm okay to do with whatever Barham wants to do, since this is his...
Barb rolls his eyes like, oh my god.
Since this is his fun time.
It's a very Barham operation.
Barham is just gonna sigh, give Gwen like a look, and then just walk out of the room and continue down the hallway, just to kind
To
of
the T shape.
yeah, just kind of to look and see like how much more of this floor there is.
When you make it to the end of that hallway, it splits left and right, and there's a door to the left and there's a door to the right.
Barham's just like the hallway ends here. I say we at least look at these two doors before moving on, and he's gonna open the door to the left.
Okay, everybody follows?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sir.
Okay. Everybody marches close behind Barham. Barham gets in front of the door, and as Barham is reaching for the handle, a rock shifts into place underneath Barham's foot with a shunk.
Uh-oh.
Gwyn, you're usually in the back of the party, right? Like right behind Crane?
Yeah, trying to protect everyone.
Right behind you, Gwyn, a wall slams shut and blocks the hallway off. As the wall comes to a close, you hear multitude of voices, several, suddenly start speaking from the door in front of you and the door behind you, the door that was on the left in front of you and the door that was on the right. And you hear ghostly voices shouting, "To arms! To arms! Intruders!" I need everyone to roll initiative.
Dang it.
Looks like they found us.
So,
Thanks for
this
the
map
obvious, Gwen.
is still really borked, so we're going to use what's called the power of imagination.
Fuck. Sorry. That was a meaningful fuck.
That's okay, look at me.
Aaron.
We all down there. This is
Cal,
not good.
Crane.
At least Aaron is like,
Gwen.
I got this.
For once.
Hey.
It's okay, this just means I'm gonna roll horribly because I tend to do better when I'm last in initiative. At least we had short rest. I have all my
least.
spells.
Alright. Put my pen. Oh, there it is. New initiative. And, Bubby, did you roll? Are you still with us?
At least we have the two strong
I'm not sure what to roll
skeletons.
for.
It's, here, let me drag one out. It's the same Phantom guys, but let me... These ones.
These are all I have. I think it's the same.
Let me give us the correct number of them.
Actually, take that -2.
Oh yeah, okay, so... Okay, so... The order shall be... Alright. So, there's a problem. This hallway is very tight, and it only allows essentially one person to be abreast at a time. You can slip past people, but you have to continue moving so that you're not like squished up against each other. But it is essentially, because I don't want to use the entire battle map for this tiny space necessarily.
Yeah.
This is the hallway. Barham is right in front of the door, leading into another room. The other door is behind you, a little bit behind Claudia and Gwen. The stone door slams shut right here, or the stone wall slams shut right here, and appears sturdy and prevents access. That said, it appears that whatever these are arming themselves or readying themselves for this trap, and thus Aaron is the first to spring into action. And Barham, what I'll say, just...
What? Was that a threat, sir? Is that a threat, sir?
That was really odd. It like played music for a second and then just like shut off my camera.
He's threatening me.
I thought I had accidentally unplugged my headphones.
Is that
I was
better?
like, wait.
Okay, there it goes. That was really weird. It like stuttered and then it just like disappeared.
It's
doing the
okay,
same
I
thing
get it.
again.
I'm sensing the threats. I got you.
So, Barham, I'll say this. You have opened the door, and then it's
Okay.
up to what everybody else does. And you
Okay.
see inside the door, in a small bedroom chamber, 3 ghosty boys.
3 ghosty boys.
Woo!
And Tech Bug.
At least it's
Keep
not
in
the
mind
Day of
these
the
guys
Dead
have
dude.
different equipment.
Is this
All right, Aaron, it's your turn. Kel,
Yeah.
you'll be next.
Ooh.
I'm happy. So this bedroom is you said it was tiny.
The phantoms are essentially occupying most of the space inside of it. It's the size of one of the keep turrets, but there's enough room for like 3 or 4 people to stand in there, and that's it.
I pushed my way past Barham and whoa, yeah, Mega Ball roll saving throws
And Barham. Does it target?
and Barham.
It's each creature. All right. So
It's everybody. Don't roll them privately, please.
He must.
please.
Please let me see the pain.
No, Barham makes it
All right.
for only half. I'm gonna. I need to roll damage.
Mm-hmm.
You. Another floppy one.
Yeah.
My little floppy tentacles.
So I take half damage? Is that what you said?
You take half
You
damage.
take half.
All right. Checkbug, are you with us to discern the rolls or to tell him what happened?
How many of them are held? I mean, they're all damaged,
Yeah.
which is
one of them
which is all that really matters. They're all damaged, which is all that really matters. But I need to know if any of them are grappled.
I know one of them is.
Fortunately for you, that's not an attack, so I don't get a second attack.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately for you, except for the fact
Oh god.
I can action surge.
Jimmy, let me
Jimmy,
So I'm gonna
please, just say
action
it now.
surge and use 2 Toll the Deads.
Oh my god.
Gosh.
So-
Here it goes. On the same
Roll their
one.
wisdom throws. Well, let's do it one at a time. We'll see what happens.
All right.
Somebody's gonna
So we're
misclick.
attacking this
Seriously.
boy right here.
Bong. A dolorous bell fills the
He
air.
fails.
He
He's
fails.
damaged. He takes 17
Holy.
points of damage.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Jimmy,
Yeah,
let
if
me
he's-
go.
If he's not dead, then go ahead and
He is
roll the
not
saving
dead.
throw. Then go ahead and roll a saving throw, or go ahead and I'll toll the dead on him again.
Bong.
And he fails again.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
no.
did you see that? Oh.
Yes, I did.
Oh my
I
god.
don't
God, it
only
hurt.
six, though.
Six.
Oh god, it
That wasn't
hurts.
too bad though.
Alright. One of the ghosts, this one here, is heavily injured, having trouble retaining its shape. Powder begins to fill the room as if it's like bony essence of what was left of that ghost. The rest don't appear very injured.
So, is there room?
What does that mean?
Is there room
For the tentacle,
For-
I'm
for-
assuming.
for- for a wiggly boy? It
Long
doesn't
arm
s-
of the law.
Not that size
Little
though.
big Rex, I don't know.
I just realized something. It does say it's spectral. I
Oh.
just now realized that. It
I'm
says
glad
it's a
you guys
spectral
jumped
tentacle.
down and we didn't have to
Okay.
deal with that later.
I am going to and it doesn't say it has to be on the floor.
I was about to
I
say
summoned
it could literally come out of a wall like that.
Yeah, I summon it from the wall.
Nice.
Baram watches in something, a mixture of admiration and horror as the room is turned into something out of a Lovecraft novel.
Would
Say
I-
15
Hold on.
hit.
Oh my god.
Yes, wait, hold on, let me double check. No, it misses.
It does miss. Okay.
It misses.
Breathe
Hold
the
on,
sigh of relief.
Hold on, I gotta have a talk really quick. Why did you do this? What do you mean? Why did you do this? No, why'd you do this? What do you mean? You come all this shit, and then now I'm frustrated. Why are you frustrated with me?
Alright. Let me double check.
He's
I
going.
think that's my action. Second wind action. Bonus action, move action. Yeah, I'm done.
All right, Kel, it's your
You
turn.
really gotta
Crane,
cut
you'll be
the fuck
next.
out.
Oh
I
my
don't know.
god.
I need like a second to like understand what.
Please give me some kind of magical shield. I need
Don't worry
magical
about it.
shield.
Okay, everybody, help me. Please help me.
Why?
Help, please.
I am the tank. I just ran in there and I'm like, forget this. Give me help, please.
Did you like actually like Aaron say you needed like that?
Yeah, well,
No.
I'm pretty sure.
No, okay.
No.
You see him.
Oh,
right
wait, then,
there,
I,
so-
then never mind. Yeah.
Aron just kind of pushed Barum off to the side and just kind of ran in there.
It looks like a vacuum is going on in there.
He's like-
Tentacles are swirling.
I was
It's
like,
just-
oh, okay.
He
Bells
jumped.
are ringing.
He just basically started screeching in deep speech, running in there, and tentacles come out of the walls.
Jesus.
Something out of a Lovecraftian novel.
Raft Doggen, really.
Max, what's your AC?
I'm not saying. I don't want Tech Bug to know.
Double click.
PM.
Kel, what are you doing? It's your turn.
It's a good,
I don't want Tech
question.
Bug to know. You can just look at your character sheet,
Uh,
right?
Guess we'll push back Bar.
Barum's
Shoulders
just getting
in
knocked
front of the
back
way.
to the
I'm not gonna be able to fit in there. I'm not gonna be able to do nothing.
Barum has been slapped very lightly by a tentacle, and Kel barges past him into the room.
How much would you say that is? Like maybe like 10 feet?
Into the room?
No, just like behind Aaron.
Oh, I don't know. Like, yeah,
Literally taking up the doorway.
yeah. You're just
Okay.
in
The whole
door.
room is full. You're blocking off the whole door.
Yup,
Your
I'm
shell
not
is
gonna be able to
acting
do
as a
nothing.
door.
And
Oh,
then
there
I'll
you go. Resistance.
go back over here.
That's a good boy.
Don't want to expose myself too much here.
I'm gonna step back
Yes.
real quick.
All right, you have resistance, Aaron.
Okay.
All right, Kel. Anything else?
Oh, I got so confused on what this was for a second.
I did too. I was like, wait, is there a...
I saw that too. I was like, enemy?
Oh no?
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's just Crane
that's it.
summons.
That's
Alright,
just more
Skelly
Crane
boys.
Crane, it's your
bullshit.
turn. Barum, you'll be next. Crane,
Okay.
you are aware of the danger in front of you, but as ever, having had a close brush with death, as you tell yourself once before, you are always aware of the dangers around you, and thus you are also aware that this other door still has noises coming from behind it as well. What do you do?
Indeed.
I
He's in a pretty good position right now.
I was gonna say
I'm
he
going
is. Yeah.
to.
I'm going to cast invisibility. Goodbye, everyone.
So long. I don't want to be here anymore.
He blinks
Luck, guys.
away through the stone wall, back out into the corridor.
He's in the van in Phasmo. He's in
Brushes
the
himself
van.
off.
Gone.
Rents
I'm
a
gone.
boat,
You never knew me.
Sails the sea. Finds a lovely lady. Settles down. Becomes a farmer. Forgets his past life and his friend.
I
What
didn't need
vampire?
them.
So
I'm
one
gonna
day I
drop
knock
out.
on the
There's a man.
door.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what you doing?
So-
Crane?
Okay. I'm gonna
So
blast.
one day there's a knock on the door.
I'm gonna blast Ray of Frost
know.
at one of these guys.
Okay.
We're gonna go with that guy.
Go for it. Roll damage.
Rolling.
Kel
Does an
and
18
I
hit?
and Aaron dodging out of the way.
He's
Blasting the
healing
magic.
here.
Non-damage. And okay, yeah, on that one.
9 damage.
And then
on
I'm
that.
going to tell. Is there space on like this side here, or is the door like right there?
There's a little gap. The door's like right here.
Okay. I'm gonna command my Skelly Boy. At least I don't know if both can fit. Then I'll command them both to
Could get
move
both.
over, so that Claudia isn't like right there.
Hold the door. Hold the door.
Are they?
And if and I'm gonna command them that like if anything is close enough to the doorway that they can see. I don't know if they're close enough or if they're like running up. But if they're there to attack whatever is close.
Gotcha. Okay.
But that's
'Cause
gonna be
Crane learns from Gwyn's mistakes and pre-programs his summons with their action that he intends for them to take. True wizard things, am I right?
I'm wise, not intelligent. Let's remember that.
Alright, Crane, anything else?
No, that's gonna be my turn.
Okay.
Alright, it is Barm's turn.
It is my turn. Alright, so I am going to use Bardic Inspiration on Aaron.
Shit.
Ooh.
Resistance and Bardic
We're
Inspiration.
stacking up the buffs.
I was
Yep.
about to say, we're stacking the tank buffs on him.
We're like,
Oh,
prepare the
no,
tank!
coming
Prepare
right
the tank!
Tech looks like I'm coming for them cheeks. Those Eldritch God cheeks.
I see him
Wow.
glowing and them cheeks are showing, boys. Let's go.
Sun's out,
Um,
guns out.
Okay, well now that like Kel is actually out of the way, Barm is gonna like kind of be in the doorway, not fully in the room because it's already like crowded as it is.
You can
But
take a
he-
swipe at this guy. If you wanted to.
Can,
I'm saying.
am
for
I
range
able to hit
purposes.
him? I'm in
Yeah.
range to melee
Yeah,
him.
you
Okay.
can melee him.
All right, so I'm gonna melee him with my handy dandy hand axe.
If only that was like a crystal sword of killing undead.
Yeah, too
Imagine.
bad.
No.
That would be wonderful.
Oh, you have good moves. That hits.
Ooh.
Alright, roll your damage.
We know what his AC is, lads.
Remember that. Write that down. Write that down.
Yes.
What is it?
Oh,
Gwyn?
17. No?
was that a?
Didn't hit last time.
He didn't want it to.
A 15 didn't hit last time.
Yeah, 15.
Oh,
15.
Tentacle
yeah,
roll of 15.
16.
16 or 17. That's the range you have it down
They said, so I'm assuming it's 16.
to. Barm, are you
I'd
swinging
be
again?
lying too.
Yeah.
Could be.
I got confused
for
by
it.
Techbug's noise. He did his weird scream when something dies, but then nothing died. So.
No, that was my nose scream. That hits too,
That
by
was
the way.
his no.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Roll again.
Oh,
Oh my God.
again.
Rip. Paul is really trying his
The Phantom
best right now.
appears very close
Look,
to death.
I
but
have an
not dead
awkward
yet.
angle.
I mean, that's true.
The music just kicked in too.
Mhm.
It's the
Uh,
barbarian rage going off.
Barm, that's your turn.
Yeah, and then I'm going,
Alright.
and then I'm gonna back up a little bit.
Oh, and back out.
5 foot step.
Go in, back up. Go in,
Alright.
back up.
It is the Phantom's turn.
You don't want to. You don't want to take the attack of opportunity.
I was about
Tech
to say,
bug?
no, he can't.
You-
That one can't take reactions.
5 foot step. Can't.
Oh, is that the one that was?
That's the one that failed the strength
Grappled.
throw against Arms of Hadar, so he can't take a reaction.
Of all the ones.
Nice.
Too bad.
Okay.
I needed it to take a reaction
So
Oh.
to start, I'm
Oh, you
gonna
wanted
do
that.
the
for,
uh,
sen-
he
for
wanted the
sentinel attack.
Alright, what
I'm
you
gonna
doing
do
with
the
Phantoms?
strength check or whatever.
To be ungrappled by the arms?
Yeah.
Alright.
I guess I'll just roll a normal check.
Oh,
You do not. That's a negative.
Like,
Lol.
Oh.
psych.
He is grappled more.
He is even more grappled.
He's feeling things no ghost has ever felt before.
Oh.
So,
Where is it
this a
grappling?
anime now? It's a anime. He's no longer grappled. He's groped.
Yeah.
Nani, for Port Bluff purposes, can you zoom really close on that Phantom's face? Like, really close? Like, get right in there.
Tentacle senpai.
Someone put the blush shoes on him.
Senpai. Tentacle Senpai. Alright, what are you doing, Techbug?
What are we saying that does? Nothing.
He just can continue to not take reactions. That's what Arms of
Oh,
Hadar
that's
does,
as close
right?
as I can
Oh, okay.
get.
Me watching Nani
As
like
as
struggling
he
to zoom in.
as he struggles to get free from the tentacles, you hear all of the noises from the other door stop, and then on the other side of the door, near you guys, 3 more warriors appear out
Yo,
of another
bitches.
plane, and all launch attacks on the first skeleton.
One of them walks through the doors, but the other 2 walk through the walls out to the exterior. Roll, roll, roll! Does a 10 hit a skeleton, or 15 hit a skeleton? Yes, it does. Roll damage. Alright.
Oh.
Ooh. That was
Okay.
almost a 1.
That does not hit. Oh, no, that's the damage.
It's like,
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
damage, dude.
It's updating really slow. Alright,
Yeah.
one skeleton falls.
I was gonna say, so that's the first one, and that was only one of them.
Mm-hmm.
shit.
So then one of the ones on the side is gonna move up and strike at the other skeleton.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Another hit. Both
That
down.
one falls too. The third one finally turns its eyes and sees Claudia and runs straight at her.
Crit fail.
The
Is there
13
any
hit
way I can
Claudia.
It
get
does.
cover?
It does.
There's no way I can do anything, right?
You're the lowest initiative, Gwen.
8 damage to
Don't
Claudia.
have Sentinel. This.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oof.
Thank God.
I called it. I called the
Claudia
crit
is
fail.
just a little bit faster than the skeletons at reacting to the ethereal nature of the phantoms and manages to dodge one blow. The one strikes home.
Get that girl out of there.
What about the other
Meanwhile,
side?
the other 2 phantoms
Three.
rush at Aaron.
Oh.
No, one's still grappled.
Nope.
12?
Negative.
Nope.
Do better.
Nope.
Okay.
Do better.
Misses completely.
Nope.
Jesus.
Oh,
Yes, that one hit. You got one.
Yay.
6 damage.
Wait, that's weird. Hold on.
Mhm. What have we done now? What have we done? What have we
What
done?
the-
What have we done?
I'm trying to figure something out. I should have 2 spells, but it's saying I only... Wait. Oh, that's weird. It's not taking my packed magic spell slots. It's taking just the random first level spell slot that we had for Create or Destroy Water. I'm like, I have a spell slot.
Oh yeah, that's strange. Yeah, because pack magic. You should still have pack magic.
Yeah, so I'm hellish rebuking the one that...
Managed to
me.
actually hit. All right, make a saving throw with that one, and if it fails, it'll take 2d10. And if it succeeds, all right, half. So go ahead and roll the damage, Rex, and it takes half, which is
So 3.
3.
3 or 4. Can't remember if we round up or
the one
down.
that hit.
Yeah.
All right.
The one that is better for me.
All right. That's the phantoms, correct?
Yes.
All right. It is now Gwyn's turn. Gwyn finally coming alive as both skeletons were hewn down with what seems to
Yeah.
have been relative ease.
I'm gonna pull Claudia behind me if possible.
Okay. Putting
So she's next
yourself
to Crane.
squarely in front of the phantom.
And I'm gonna summon a direwolf and a giant hyena.
Where?
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 This is very small.
Yeah, it's
There's
a
Oh,
tiny
that's
one.
tr-
really any room.
Mm.
They,
Because he said they're small rooms.
exactly. And she can't see the other room anyway. Because they haven't even opened the door to that far hallway.
Go ahead.
I can summon a tentacle because I could put it on the wall. So can you summon things that have wall climb? Like, I don't know, spiders?
Nice shot.
Yeah, let me summon 2 giant spiders then.
On the ceiling.
Yeah, sure. That's my only
Essentially.
option.
Okay.
pretty
That
much.
is
Like
the option.
Skulltulkas.
Nice.
Oh my goodness. Problem.
Nice.
They're
Biggest
so
one.
big.
Big and fuck. All right.
Yeah, wait a second.
Two
When I
spiders
asked if
appear.
you had anything that climbed, why did you choose bear when you had spiders?
Because the bear. Because the bear does way more than
That's
the
what
spider
I was
does.
laughing at like 15
Yeah.
minutes ago.
Oh
That's what
my
me and
goodness.
TV were laughing at in the first place, and probably
the
Rex too.
spider has
Yeah.
the same amount of climb as the bear, and it does less attack, and it has less health and
It just
AC.
it just makes so much
Technically
more sense
true.
to have spiders that can like rush up walls and stuff than a bear like
Okay,
vertically
but
climbing.
The
you
bear
know?
worked, did it, not?
It does work, but you know, it's just I
And
always
it's
think spiders
better.
because poison damage. But anyway, regardless, Gwen, go ahead and roll their initiative
Initiative.
because they have to go in some order. And if they roll low, they'll get to take a turn, and if they roll high, they have to wait till next turn. All right, so they're in between Kel and Aaron. Spokers.
Pretty good.
And I'm gonna tell them.
Oh, spoken command.
I'm gonna tell them to
Growth, y'all.
attack
Growth.
the bitches.
All right, attack the bitches. They go after Crane.
No.
So they turn around.
Not that bitch. Not that bitch.
They hear
I mean,
the
that's the
intent
only
of
one
the
that
owner.
she's called a bitch.
I know, exactly. All right, attack the bitches. Got it.
They have 2 attacks.
They can't go yet, though.
I know.
All right, so what are you doing? You have a bonus action.
I know. I'm gonna have to. Okay. I guess I'm gonna wild shape.
Into what?
Let me do a.
Giant spider.
You also are under
Well,
the same restriction.
I can't. Yeah.
I was gonna say the only thing you can turn into is something that can be on the walls.
I'm gonna ask Claudia
A regular sized
how wounded she
spider.
is.
How what?
Wounded she is.
Not too bad.
Not too bad. Okay. Fuck. I don't wanna.
Beautiful. I mean, wounded
Do
shit.
it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
I don't wanna. Is there a way for me to transform and still protect Claudia though?
If you're fat enough to fill the hallway, but small enough to actually fit in the hallway,
Am I? Giant versions? No?
you would have to have something that has the climbing, the wall climbing. So
Yeah,
that
but
can
if
fit.
it's on
or
the
very
ceiling,
squishy.
it wouldn't. It
Or
wouldn't
squishy.
Like a giant
octopus?
octopus.
Like a giant octopus.
Like a giant.
Or like a giant spider.
I love.
Like a
I love how
giant
everyone
shark.
that doesn't play Druid is like, I know the perfect animal for
There are
this.
there are 2 answers to this question: giant octopus or giant spider. Because everything else is
Or
so
tiny
big,
crab.
it's going to not be able to move in the hallway.
Okay, I'm just gonna do octopus.
One
Yay, more tentacles. Tentacles on both sides of the halls.
The
Now
only
we
reason
really
we
in an
allow
anime.
octopus is that despite being a huge
Squish.
creature, I know that octopuses can fit in spaces where their beaks can fit. So, literally, the entire hallway on the other side becomes octopus Gwen.
So it's literally just
Tentacles there,
Creature.
tentacles there.
It's
like both
basically
sides.
just Gwen against those 3
Yeah,
with her spiders, because now nobody can get over there.
that's the plan.
Nice and plugged. It's pick your hentai, really. You go left or
Really?
you go right.
do you like monsters or do you want the tentacle?
You get like dark flavored.
You get tentacles
and you
either
get, like,
way.
cinnamon flavored.
Do you get
tentacles.
spooky or do you just go like, nature?
This is like the dark BDSM side of tentacles, and this is the happy-go-lucky, This is,
This
just
is the
happy,
sub-side.
friendly.
Close to nature.
Anyway, Aaron, it's your turn.
Okay, so the arms of Hadar tentacles go away
Okay.
because
no
it's
longer
only
grappled.
until the next turn. All right. What to do?
What to do
I
this?
just have this image of Gwen pulling Claudia behind her before into an octopus.
There's the obvious answer, and then there's the flavor answer. I'm gonna take my bonus action first and attack with the
Flavor.
tentacle.
Whack.
So
Give us
tentacle
some
is
flavor,
attacking.
Rex.
Tentacle is attacking nearly dead one.
Okay.
Please hit. That doesn't hit. Okay. Right. Fine.
Bone.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Toll the dead on this one. I just want to say I have turned the meme from I cast Eldritch Blast. Whoa, it actually makes it.
Nice.
Oh my god.
No
What?
way. That is unexpected.
Congrats, Tech Bug.
You have survived.
Congrats,
You have
Tech
survived
Bug.
to Toll the Dead.
It's a DC 12! He's hit it one time and we're all like,
I don't like this.
Good job. Great job, man. Tara, no,
All right,
no.
I'm just gonna
He's
Eldritch
like
Blast.
back to the truth.
Also, Rex, I hear what you were saying. Congrats on turning the Warlock spiel from I cast Eldritch Blast to I cast Toll the Dead.
Does a 16 hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
It takes
small
6 points of
voice.
damage.
It's so
Technical,
Does it-
close! Yes, this one. It's not dead yet.
Seriously?
Your mic
Wow.
just
Very- it's
blasting
very
out
close.
Is hilarious.
Okay. All right. Well, the second Eldritch Blast beam is going to hit it with the
Ooh,
same.
wow.
Right on, right on, right on.
And
Come on, don't roll. Oh, well, don't roll that.
Oh, man.
Oh.
is it at
Serious? TB,
Oh my
please,
God,
your fucking
please.
mic?
Please.
Man,
Wow.
it's like Xbox
It's
Live
killing
Live
us.
D&D.
what?
Yeah.
Hold up.
Oh.
Does Bardic Inspiration go on damage?
No, it only goes on
Or is it
attack
just
or
attack?
saving throws, yeah.
Yeah.
If only.
Ah, too bad. If only.
If only.
Because
If only.
Oh, well. It's too bad you can't use Bardic Inspiration to give negative points to someone else's saving throw.
That's a great point.
That would be fun. Like, oh
Alright,
yeah,
Aaron,
you.
doing anything else?
That's all I can
Sure
do.
would be.
It is the spider's turn.
Fuck yeah. Me?
Yes.
Fuck yeah, bitch.
Who else has a spider around here?
Alright.
Maybe me.
I'm gonna go this spider first.
I could see Crane having a pet spider.
That's true. That's true. What would you
and
name
I'm gonna
him?
tr-
Your
I'm
pet
gonna try
tarantula.
to web.
Okay.
It won't let me do it because
Edgar.
it says I have no thing.
Edgar the tarantula.
hmm
How do I?
He's a
force
very
the
classy
charge?
man.
We were
Mm,
trying to figure
unlikely.
this out last time and we like could not get it.
No, trust me, he's very classy.
Mm.
You know what? Just screw the reload part of it. How do I? Here we go.
Falls 3 feet and explodes.
Oh,
Alright, is it working now? There goes. Yeah.
Yes.
Just.
I'll call
I'll
him
know if
classy
it's
if he has a
been used or
top hat.
I'm
Alright.
gonna go on this one.
Alright, so this
I mean,
spider onto
I
this
could
one
find a
web.
little top
Make
hat
your
for
attack.
him.
Okay, okay. He'll be the only
just-
spider
I'll
I
just
ever
cut some
consider
fabric.
classy.
I'll just cut some fabric off of Gwen's robe and make a little.
Huh?
Okay,
The target
perfect.
is restrained
She's got
under a
plenty
web.
of fabric.
Fuck yeah.
Perfect.
Other spider?
I'm gonna take other spider
Uh huh.
and web the guy beneath him.
Okay. This is the
Good plan, good plan.
It won't. I'll just do it on the other spider. It's fine. Okay. Oh my god, that was almost a fucking 20. It doesn't
Nope.
hit.
Alright, no hit on that one.
That was
Okay,
so
so
freaking
one got
close.
hit. Yeah.
This one's right here is webbed.
Okay.
Alright, one web, two not webbed. But both webs discharge, so no more webs from the spiders.
Yes. yes
Kel.
correct.
It's your turn. Crane, you'll be next.
We'll stick to our system, Barham. Okay, we'll stick to
Okay, yeah, we'll just.
Go for this guy.
You're
Rinse,
just running up
Aggro.
and stopping.
They've
aggro,
fallen
rinse,
into-
repeat. Aggro, rinse, repeat.
Yep, they've fallen into a rhythm.
Well,
We'll just keep keep Aaron up and we'll just support.
Oh, thank god it's dead.
It's gone.
Finally.
oh,
Good job,
back,
Kel.
back to our plan.
Perfect.
Alright, Kel, is that
I
your turn?
love it.
Yes, that's it.
Alright, Crane, your turn. Barham, you'll be next.
Okay.
It's one of those weird World of Warcraft like encounter maneuvers that you have to pull off. You have to switch
Yeah.
with your teammates off and on.
You
Yep.
must swap positions on the red and blue wolf in order to not take doom stacks. Alright,
Basically.
what you doing, Barham?
uh,
What? Barham.
It's not my turn.
Thought it was.
No, it's me.
Oh, no.
Great.
Very nice. You're right.
I panicked for a second. I was like,
Great, you get to go.
I thought I had more time.
He's flickering.
Once
There
I've
he is.
been phasing into existence. Once I've phased into being.
Oh, that only works.
I'm liking the music.
Bum, 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 bum.
It's so like 90s.
Is that a
90s
bad
arcade
thing?
games. No, I'm just making
gonna
an
say,
observation.
We're gonna blast it with Ray of Frost. Big surprise.
I'm
Oh.
Go for it.
Attacking it, please. Hit something.
Oh,
Damn.
shit.
Damn.
Damn it.
Damn.
I guess that's it for me, folks. Have fun.
Crane signing out.
Bomb again, because no skeletons to use. They've survived this far and then got hacked to pieces immediately.
Immediately, dude.
Alright, so in the doorway again. I'm not able to melee them from here though, right?
No.
Okay.
You'd have to get in there. You'd have to take the spot of the dead phantom. Nice and cozy with wall tentacle.
Nice and cozy.
Otherwise, you can shoot over Aaron's shoulder.
I'm gonna shoot over Aaron's shoulder and pray to God I don't hit him.
Better not roll in that one then.
Put this apple on your head. Don't remember that card.
I'm going for
Card
this one
spell?
right here.
Yeah, knife juggler. I was like, where have I heard
Oh,
that?
that was so
Yeah, right.
close.
Also, no.
Miss.
But I shoot again.
But I fire again.
Ooh, shit.
And I hit it this time.
Damage roll, damage roll.
Fuck yeah.
Whee.
Yay!
Free
My
damage.
freezer damage.
Which one is
What's
that
about
again?
tree
That one.
The
tree
one
damage?
directly in front, yeah. Alright. Barm, anything else?
Back up.
Back up!
Let us scooch. Aaron's just like,
Oops.
he's killing it by himself.
Sure is.
I didn't mean to back up that far though, to be honest. It kind of like
Right next to Crane, they're like, excuse me, pardon me.
excuse me. Pardon me.
Barm's hiding behind Kel right now.
Alright, Barm, anything else?
No, that's it.
Alright, it is the Phantom's turn.
Interesting.
Yeah, this is an odd position.
Gwen fears for her life. But it's octopus.
She'll be
life right
fine.
now, so it should be okay.
She'd
For a
be
little
fine.
Hmm.
You can tank it for a bit.
Where are
Yeah,
the
that's
spiders
the plan.
located?
Where do you think
Like
they're located?
on one's face, basically.
Like
They're
on
on
the
the
roof?
ceiling, yeah. They are up there.
You gotta be able to flip them. Flip.
On the roof.
First,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I was typing stuff to TechBug.
I know, he's snorting over here.
Okay,
I'm gonna
so
try to break out of the web.
oh, break out of the web. Okay, so this guy has to make a strength saving throw against a DC
It should
of
be up there.
12. Yeah,
12.
if you scroll up, it's up there. It's not too far up there.
Yo.
He is not released, so he is still grappled by the web.
Get fucked.
And
The
that's
other two
his
phantoms run past the spider and attack the octopus.
Okay. Phasing through the wall partially, but at least, thankfully, not going after Claudia. They start
Yeah,
hacking into
seriously.
the octopus.
My fleshy limbs.
I give you all for my queens,
Get
Claudia.
fucked. It doesn't hit.
Wow. Do you know what it takes to not hit an octopus?
Especially one that's filled
Okay,
up
that
the
one
entire
hits.
hallway.
How many attacks do you get?
He gets 2 attacks per phantom.
Okay, that's
They're
fine.
multi-attacks. 4 damage.
Yo,
Wow,
bro,
And
we
another
out
miss.
I
here.
can't believe
Holy.
that shit.
We fucking out here. I'm
Okay,
doing
whatever.
my
The
job,
other-
guys.
the
I'm
others-
doing
the
it.
others-
It's
the
okay.
others-
My
yeah,
skeletons
Aaron,
just
you
can
get
get laid to waste. It's fine, you know. I
We're
can.
typing
I'm sure I'll
Aaron
find
have a
this.
turn before then, so.
Techbug, please. Techbug, please. You're embarrassing me in front of my friends, Techbug.
Miss.
Oh wait, wait. Who
That
are you fighting,
hits.
Ron?
This is Aaron. Yeah, on the other side. Yeah.
Oof.
8. 11 damage. Okay, and the last one misses.
Oh, you
Yay!
I saw it. I saw it.
That's
Yeah.
the fucking time it's been on a 5, and it
I saw it.
looks like the other one. God damn it!
I saw it.
Yay!
All right. Is that the end of Phantom's turn?
Yes, it's the end.
You
Except,
sure?
Except he remembered something.
except for one more small thing.
Would you like me to go grab him?
The
Yes,
bitch is coming back.
He's like, hello.
Oh no. TV, where are you putting that
All right.
cursor?
I put the actor on the field. Techbug, you decide where it goes.
Oh no, I smell foul. Yeah, I fucking did it! You still have makeup, right, Noodle?
Huh? Yeah.
Oh
Huh?
my fucking god!
All right. Yeah, that's a hit.
Oh, oh,
And then a
thank God.
fantastic miss. Roll damage. Noodle, you
Okay.
take 9 force damage. Happy birthday.
just fucking, can you just like squeeze under Gwen so like you're just under the octopus for a little
It's
bit?
time to get very acquainted with that octopus, Crane.
It's just a beak, it won't hurt you too bad, I promise. Just don't
No,
get
we
the
have
pointy
we
bit.
have things for this. We have things for this.
Gwen,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Fuck yeah. Excuse me, cat. Cat, please.
You have a webbed
No.
phantom in the hall and 2 phantoms that are partially phased
Yes.
through the walls on either side of you.
I'm gonna go ahead and do my tentacules.
Tentacules,
On...
which is surprisingly just 1 attack, not multiple attacks,
It's
despite
not
being
multiple,
like
man.
tentacles.
It's not multiple?
Because this isn't the one that's webbed, right? It's this one.
You would get advantage if it was the webbed one, just so you know.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll do this one.
I was gonna say the reason for webbing is not only
Yeah,
to
but
disable
then,
the enemy,
but,
but
I can
also to
grapple.
yeah,
No,
you
no,
could
no.
grapple
Oh.
another one, but if you want to
Oh.
hit, that's another thing. It's up to you.
I'm gonna grapple another one.
Okay, grapple new one or attempt to grapple. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Nope.
That is an utter and miserable failure.
God damn it. I hate octopus! Why do I always roll so bad with him?
6 of the
You
8
do not
arms
believe.
lash out at the wall and slap down in rapid succession. And when you lift all of them, none of them have hit the phantom,
Amazing.
who is just kind of chuckling at you darkly.
Bastard.
It's because you don't believe, Gwen.
You don't
I
believe,
believe in
the
the
octopus.
tentacles right now, Iran.
Clearly not. Alright, that is your turn, Gwen. Your
That
entire
is
turn.
me turn.
That is your entire turn. Aaron! It's your turn.
Bueno. Alright.
Trying to save my friends so hard
Yeah, you
right
are.
now.
Alright,
You
so
know,
I am
think
now
because of this giant face. I just realized.
focusing. I am now focusing my
I thought he
effort
was here the whole time.
on this one.
I was like, why isn't that guy attacking?
I've just been watching. Alright, go for it. Go for it. Toll the dead. Come on, Tech. Come on, Tech. You're on a winning streak. Let's see it.
Whoosh. Whoosh the butt.
Think about killing Crane. Again.
Nope.
Nope.
That didn't work.
And make his pee-pee soft.
Oh no.
Ew.
Oh,
You get
wow.
lucky.
That didn't work either.
Alright, I'm then going to Eldritch Blast. And that hits. Roll damage.
Ooh,
So 7
nice.
points of damage. Second Eldritch Blast beam will go to the other guy. So this one up here, I'm splitting them.
Nice.
And there's the damage.
Oh, it almost got 10.
And then
On the other one.
here's the tentacle.
Ooh.
Nice. Tentacle doing work.
Tentacle got
And
lucky.
2 points.
Oh yeah. Slap.
Alright, allow it.
And that's my turn.
Is that an Alawi name?
Alright. Spoders.
Yeah.
At some point, I will use my bardic inspiration if I ever roll poorly.
Yeah,
Spider
that's
will
fine.
bite
I'm gonna
the
just kind of
grappled
spread
one.
this out. Okay, yeah, just so we
Yeah.
can
Amor
see.
gave it to you in case you need saving throws.
Yeah, well, at this
I
point
wasn't
now,
sure
it's
how hard
other
they would
people.
hit. Yeah, I know.
Other people need
Against
it
the
more
web
than me.
target,
I know.
Yeah.
you get advantage
Oh.
on that roll, so you can roll again
Yay.
because it's still webbed. That is the point of that ability. Well, you're not supposed to roll with advantage
Oh.
twice, but
Did you want me to just roll another
12
d20?
plus 5. No, because 12 plus 5 is 17. You hit with the lower of the two rolls, so
Yay!
I'll take it.
Woo! On this man.
9 damage on the webbed one, the one in the middle.
And then this one's also gonna bite. It's gonna bite. It's gonna bite this one right beneath it.
Okay, not advantage
Not advantage.
because it's not even grappled.
Why?
All right, same thing.
Why do I keep getting 3s?
Just don't roll with advantage. Go after your grappled targets.
Well, listen. I wanna like spread the damage out.
Spider is dead, or spider is done.
Yeah. Wait, where's
Right.
my Constitution throw?
What Constitution throw? Oh, on the other one?
Yeah.
Yeah, Techbug, you need to make a con saving throw for the other one, the one that got hit, to see if it takes the poison damage,
Well.
and it does not.
Got 'em, boys. I'm doing work. I promise.
Yeah, you are. Look at you. All right, spider's done.
Spider's done.
Kel, you're next. Crane, if I let you go, you'll be next.
If I let you go. Menacing.
I keep trying to skip him, so I'm trying to remind
He
you.
Let
really
me,
is.
let
He's like,
me
yeah, borrow.
go.
What?
Ah!
I was reenacting DB trying to skip me constantly.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
We'll do my flame blade
Okay.
and attack this
Yeah.
guy.
Kel's like, I keep that thing on me.
I keep that motherfucking
Always keep it around.
thing. Ooh, nice.
A hit and damage.
That is a really good spell, TBH.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
No kidding.
I used it once, I think.
Yes, exactly. You got conjure animals and you turned into animal summoner. That is like your entire build now.
Yep.
I
It's
like
been
it for
working.
the,
Good spell.
I like
It's
it for
been
the
working.
tanky aspect, okay?
It's been working. I'm not knocking it.
I like the
Rex-
She is
distraction.
feral druid.
she
She is feral druid, and
I like
Keld
feral
is
druid.
balanced druid.
God,
Mhm.
druid is for fights. Alright. Kel, anything else? Or is that your turn?
That's it.
Alright. Crane, it's your turn. Barm, you'll be next.
Okay.
Oh, yay. Oh god.
Crane's getting to go.
Crane's going to, not
has given Crane a turn.
not very much like, getting hurt from this thing.
Alright.
We're
Melee
just gonna-
attack.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh,
Oh.
Crane, give up
Wow.
the sword.
Give it the sword.
That's like the first one that I've rolled it
Yeah.
in like forever though.
The one time you needed it.
That's not like the only thing I have though, is I also have this.
It is a bonus action. Alright, where are you going?
I am going whoosh!
Okay.
Between
way up
Aaron
there?
and Barham. He's going between Barham and Aaron.
So you're getting closer to 2 instead of being closer to 1?
But he's not in melee.
I'm not in melee range.
True.
All that matters.
It's like,
There you
what
go,
the fuck am I
son.
doing this for?
There's tentacles over here. I'm good.
Literally everyone has abandoned. Alright, so Crane, that's your turn, right?
I mean, to be fair, we can't really get over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
You
Alright,
have
Barb.
blocked everything off.
It was on purpose.
So, Aaron, did you say you dropped Bardic Inspiration? Is that what you said? Or
No, I haven't. I'm just saying I haven't been able to use it because I haven't.
okay,
haven't
I
needed
I
it.
misunderstood. Like I missed the first part of it, so I was just clarifying.
Hit or miss.
Sounds
I guess he
familiar.
never misses, huh?
I remember when people used to yell at me for that.
Barham is gonna ask Aaron how he's how he's feeling because he has been hit. So
How you feeling?
how you
bud?
feeling, bud?
Doing just fine.
Okay.
Off talking, really.
I saw someone
Um,
behind me.
All right. So Barum is going to move into the room
Around Crane into the doorway.
and is going to use his really crappy melee weapon that he has.
Snuggled up to the tentacle. Alright, roll the hand.
Crappy melee
If
weapon
only
that
was a
someone could do
crystal
something
saber
about.
that was strong against undead.
That would be amazing, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Ooh, nice though.
Oh, 16 though.
Damage.
Ooh,
Gust.
Oh,
max damage.
Barum. Look at you.
Barum.
That was a max damage sword.
You're looking spicy right now.
Oh my god.
You're not
Looking-
looking spicy
You're
anymore.
looking submissive and axable tonight. 13 does not hit.
Nope. And that's it.
That's your turn.
Yep.
Phantom's turn.
Shit,
Yeah, I have a tink.
I fear. What's the opposite of submissive and breedable noodle? I'm asking because I know you know the TikToks. It's like infertile.
It's infertile and dominant or something like that.
Barb, you're looking very infertile and dominant.
Thank you. Question mark. When across the hallway noticing. Like, oh god.
She's always got her eyes out.
Jeez.
Let it be known.
She's okay with any species apparently.
Yeah, she ain't racist. She ain't specious.
Apparently she's into bestiality. Awkward.
She is a beast. You went for it. She
Ooh.
already turns into them.
Thinking of how to move these shitty pawns in my chess game.
They haven't been performing well so far. For the challenge rating that they have, if any of these multi-attacks had hit anything except Skelly Boys all night long, we might be talking a different story.
You know what? I got an idea. I'm gonna swing an arrow.
Okay.
That hits. Okay.
8 damage.
Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try it again.
Let's
misses.
try it.
That one didn't work.
I can't.
Okay. So I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. I'm gonna hit
Sweet arrow.
Barum with this one.
Oh damn.
Heal
Okay.
19.
That hits.
It's like
Oh no. It makes a return. 9 damage against Barm in the meantime. But
Silver Axe.
Silver Axe lashes out.
Hits.
Nice.
Roll damage. 9 damage on this one here. You have one more attack with that one as well, Tech Bug.
Okay, I'm gonna do something crazy.
Hold up. Before he
Oh.
does that, I want to double check.
Attack Barb.
Because I know there's stuff that Sentinel, like if you hit, it can't
What?
do certain things.
Okay.
So I just need to double check.
Yeah,
I
don't
think it's just it can't move, but
worth a
I want to
look.
make sure. When you hit creatures provoke, they cannot
Oh my
even
God.
if they disengage. You could use your reaction. When you hit, the speed becomes 0. Okay, yeah, so its speed just becomes 0.
It can't go anywhere, but it can still.
Yeah.
So what are you doing, Tech
Alright.
Bug, with this one?
I'm gonna hit Auron.
Aaron, okay. Go for it.
Miss.
Okay. So these
Yay.
other 3 are all gonna hit Gwen
Okay.
again.
Love that for me. That
Oh.
hits.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
Finally.
10
Ten.
damage.
Okay.
Second attack.
Okay, let's go again.
That's 1 of 6 possible
Hits.
attacks.
Okay.
9 damage.
Okay, we're looking good.
Okay. Does
Hit.
not hit. Thank God.
That one. to an 11. Hits. 8 damage.
Wait, 11 hits the octopus? Man, I
Yeah.
thought I had a
Yes,
higher.
sir.
Whoa.
Nope.
It has
I thought I had a higher
extremely
AC than
low
that.
AC. That's why I hate using it.
Roll damage for that.
hits.
Yeah, but it's got a huge HP pool.
Yep.
Well,
after
too bad
all that
I'm
attacks,
down so low now.
you're still in octopus form.
I'm still in
You
Oxford.
know,
There
as a
are
beast,
characters in this party who would be dead
Yeah,
with that much damage.
as a
Characters that would have
beast
been dead
druid.
before
Don't
they
forget-
even.
Yep.
Wait, Gwyn, you're Circle of the Moon, right?
Yeah.
You know you could spend spell slots to heal yourself while in B shape.
She should know that. Because she's had this character sheet for 28 sessions now, right? Session 28?
That face says
Hey,
a lot
in her-
of things that
In
does not.
her defense,
equal
I
she
didn't
knows.
figure that out with Cassis for a while either. And then I was like, wait, I could be spending my spell slots to heal myself?
My
Yep.
face, and that's the main point of Circle of the Moon Druid.
So in her defense, it took me a little bit to remember to realize that myself.
Last Phantom here in front of Kel. Is he doing anything special? Techie wiki.
I think. I think this one.
He can fade away again.
Is
He
gonna
doesn't
go
have to
fade-
worry about
yeah, I was gonna say
opportunity
he's gonna
attacks.
fade away again.
Alright. He disappears from view.
Hmm.
Alright. That brings us to Gwyn. Your turn.
So, when you say spin spell slots,
So it should be listed under Druid Circle of the Moon, if I
I'm
recall.
trying. It's a lot to look at.
Mhm. Additionally, while you're transformed by wild shape, you can use a bonus action to expend 1 spell slot to regain 1d8 hit points per level of the spell slot expended.
Okay.
So depending on
So
which
you
level spell you
never use
expend,
your spells.
you could choose that and roll a d8 for every spell slot level burned. And it's a bonus action, so you can still attack this turn with the octopus.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Which level?
I'm gonna do second level.
Second level expended.
Yeah.
Roll 2d8.
Dang, I should have
Two,
done.
4. Alright, 4 HP healed.
Still pretty bad.
Alright,
Hey,
Then-
4 HP you didn't have before.
are you going to tentacle now?
Yes, I'm gonna take spell.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack this one that's grappled.
Alright, roll with advantage before you roll, so that it can possibly hit. That is a hit.
Yay! 8 on this man. Right there.
And he is double grappled by webs and by tentacles.
Very good.
Alright. Gwyn, that's your turn.
Yes.
Aaron, your turn. Spoders will be next.
Yay.
Tentacle first. Miss! You are useless to me. Alright.
Dispel him already.
Alright. For again, this one here. Roll that wisdom throw.
Ooh, I bet.
Please, Tech 5. You've rolled 2 ones.
Roll a 1. Roll a 1.
No.
Roll a 1. I want to
No.
roll 4d12.
Ooh.
Okay, well that's not 4d12, but that's still 2d12.
It's true.
That's 13 points of damage.
Ooh. Okay.
This one looks extremely close to death.
Alright.
If you don't
I'm-
limp noodle it.
Honestly, I'll be
Sorry.
honest, at this point,
Party's
I'm
involved.
not min-maxing anymore. I'm just like, I'm really tired of having TechBug do all the rolls. I want to make rolls.
That's
That's a miss on the first one.
Mm-hmm.
that's a hit.
That's a hit on the second one.
Nice.
Sadly, spells don't wait.
don't
Do
what?
spells take advantage of improved critical?
Uh,
Can they?
no, not improved critical.
Yeah, weapon attacks.
Yeah, it's only
Crap.
weapon attacks. 'Cause
Too
that's specifically
bad.
meant to be fightery, not
Yeah.
spelly.
All right, 4
There's a
points
man
of
behind
damage.
you, Frog. He's in the hallway.
So
Oh,
it takes
no.
4 more points of damage.
That one
And
is finally obliterated.
Yay!
ooh, cool. All right. That's my turn. Oh
Alright.
wait. I'm an idiot. I should have used my I should have used my bardic inspiration. I don't think it would have mattered though. A d6. Let's just
Yeah,
pretend
a
I used
D6
it and rolled a 6. Let's just pretend I used it for sake of Baron being able to use it again, and say I rolled a 6 and it was a 14 and it still failed.
Fair enough.
So I don't have bardic inspiration anymore.
Okay.
Spider's turn.
Yes. Spidey will bite with advantage.
Roll with advantage.
20.
Ooh.
Roll that crit,
Oh, God.
baby.
Oh, God.
Nice.
Do I hit versatile or do I hit regular damage?
You hit
It
damage.
depends on if it fails. If it
yeah,
fails,
it has to fail the con save.
Okay.
Alright, so that's 17 from that one. And then
Throw the
go ahead and make
con
your con
save.
save, Techbook.
Die. Yes.
Fails. So
Yes.
now roll crit on the versatile. Because the
Yes,
versatile
yes.
is the poison
Yes, yes.
damage.
Yes. That's a spider.
you said yes, and I keep forgetting that I need to do something.
Oh no.
Rat.
Alright, we'll do
Mm.
it. The one webbed and grappled is very close to death.
He's not dead yet? Oh my
He
god.
is not dead yet.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on,
I'm
Gwen.
gonna use this bitch again. I'm gonna bite again. Crunch.
Okay.
Okay.
Should be enough.
Saved by
Just-
the
Just
saved
roll
by the
damage. 'cause
advantage.
It should be enough. Yeah. This one is
Let's
dead.
go. He dead. Now I can use my tentacles on another bitch.
Alright, spiders are done.
Spiders are done.
Kel, it's your turn. Crane, you'll be next.
Dang. What to do?
Heal the
Kind of crowded over here. Kind of crowded over here.
Heal the octopus.
You want to help us because Gwyn doesn't need any help.
Yeah,
Hey.
Gwen's fine.
That's not true.
Probably.
Gwen's form is almost down. Help.
I mean, I guess I could. There is an open slot in here to just push in through, you know?
Oh my god.
Kel
Just
shoulders
excuse
in.
me.
Oh.
Crane, are you
Sounds
okay
like-
with that?
That
There's-
sounds like a smash entrance.
There's
Kel,
a ghost
shoulders
voice still
in.
on the roost.
Or just all like, forget Gwyn. She doesn't need any help.
Gwen is just her like one woman army over there. Alright, that's a miss, unfortunately.
That's sad.
Is that your turn, Kel?
That's sad. I see. That was
No.
something.
I'll heal Aaron, I guess, just cause I can.
Yay, thank you. I
7
needed the health
healing
points.
on Aaron.
He give HP. He give.
Oh wait, that's it.
Alright. Crane, it's your turn. The wind whistles behind you in the open hallway where the ghost disappeared.
If Noodle's there, he's muted right now. Maybe AFK.
Is he? Did he die?
Noodle?
No, I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, okay.
I'm currently working on something.
Your attention isn't 100% onto
My father.
It's not like I've been doing
D&D?
anything most of the night.
How dare.
My father.
That's
My
live.
father.
Oh, false life.
Really?
Second level?
Second level.
5. Shield
That should
points.
be another though, right?
My father.
You just gain an additional 5 hit points, so it'd be 10 total.
Yeah, it
Was
goes
a
under
gamer.
temp.
Was it
Yeah, it's 10
gamer?
total hit points.
He loved Fortnite.
Oh no! Coochie Man, are you the dad?
Um,
Should have known.
By the way, has
Jeez, we
Claudia
need to-
been doing anything?
We need to wrap this up soon. It is very late.
We're getting
oh
there.
yeah.
We're getting there.
Okay.
Alright, Crane, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Barm.
Okay. It is very
Please.
crowded in here, so I'm gonna go.
Kill it.
Fine. I was gonna go help Gwen because y'all were being dicks.
Okay, fine. Go help Gwyn. If you have to.
Ooh.
Actually, yes. Go help Gwyn. Go do it.
I know what
Thank
he's
Why
you.
you say
angling
it like
for.
that?
I know what he's angling for.
Gwen, I'm here to help.
Hello.
Are you doing anything?
I am
Assist me.
jumping out of the shadows.
Uh-oh. Oh shit!
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Oh, hello.
Uh-oh.
Hit.
That's
Yep.
not what I was angling for.
10 damage.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Well,
Next one.
This is what happens when you
wait,
help
next
Gwen.
one? Are there
Wait,
two
I
there?
It's an
like how-
If it's an opportunity attack,
Oh,
it shouldn't get a
no.
second.
It held its action.
Hey
Oh,
man, I'm just doing what.
It was waiting in the
DB
hall for
said.
someone to come in there. Yeah.
Is that what you were saying? The wisp.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't.
I was.
Roll.
That's
waiting
why I
for somebody,
wasn't moving
Roll
away.
the crit. Roll the crit damage.
Okay, that's not that bad.
less than the
9?
regular one.
That's awesome.
Rolled a 2 and a 4.
Thank God.
really?
Alright, so a total of 19 damage, Barm.
Okay. Oh, hold on.
What has Claudia been doing this whole
Yeah,
time?
that's what I was asking. I was like, what has she been doing? She hasn't done a
She
single
literally
thing.
cannot reach anybody
She's
through the
grooming
octopus,
herself.
and she was waiting to hit.
I mean, she
this
could
guy.
have turned into a little bird and like flown through. Bloop, and then
No, Gwyn is the hallway.
well, there is another hallway.
That is true. That is true.
She's
like,
just
she's
chosen
not
to just
helping.
stand there. She's like,
Mhm.
I'll just be here for moral support.
She got hit one time. Now she's in shock.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's why
We
Gwen had to push her
we
aside.
don't need
Alright, Barm.
her.
Are
Okay.
you attacking that phantom now? 'Cause you
Yeah,
still have
I'm
your
gonna
action.
attack that phantom.
Okay, go for it.
He's gonna panic,
I can't believe you rolled a 9.
vomit. I can't turn it. So it looks like it's hitting Gwen and all them, but I'm facing it the other direction. I can't turn that.
Wow.
So
Right
it-
below, dude.
Mm-hmm. Problem
Nice.
with that though is here, what is it? If I can re-angle it. Nope, I sure can't. So let's just do. Oh, Crane. Do you see that?
No, I can't see it.
I have the rangefinder where Barm is.
So is he like right before it?
Yeah. Here, let me see if I can go away.
Oh no.
That's why we moved away as close as we could to Aaron, because he's the only one that hasn't tried to kill me.
Alright, 4 damage
smells
on the phantom from the breath
He
weapon.
You've not
Smells
been. That's true.
like a
You haven't
pot.
been near me when I've used Arms of Hadar.
Yeah.
Everyone else with Arms of Hadar, just not you.
Yeah, I've been fine.
Alright, Barm, is that your turn?
Okay, I have extra
I don't really know where you can go.
attack, but does that count like for 2 actions or?
No, it doesn't give you 2 actions, it just lets you make 2 attacks, but since you used breath weapon, you don't have another breath weapon, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, I guess that's it then.
Alright. You do have your bonus action, if you wanted to give a new bardic inspiration.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. Frog, would you like a
Inspire
bardic
somebody.
inspiration?
Yes, I would like a bardic inspiration.
Would you like to be inspired?
I would like to do things this round.
I'm
please.
just
inspired.
imagining because that's our bear voice. I'm just imagining 2 grizzly bears having this conversation.
Alright, it is the phantom's turn. Go phantom, go phantom.
Let's go ahead and get this over with. I'm gonna hit Barm again.
Okay.
Oh shit,
Oh
Oof.
shit.
oh shit, dude.
That might have hit.
9 damage.
Oh, that was almost a 2.
That dice killed you just then, Barm. I swear to God. It was like,
Roll damage.
Shit.
I am down.
20 damage total, and
You're
Barm
down?
I am
goes
down.
down.
Oh my fucking god.
Gwyn has one eye in each corridor because of the nature of an octopus's head, and notices that one phantom is down on her side and one phantom remains on the other side. But as Barum marches forward to help, a strange act because Barum has acted so jerkwadish to Gwyn in the past, but suddenly, from the shadows, the phantom appears and starts stabbing Barum viciously. And after a few blows are traded between Barum and the phantom, Barum finally sinks to the floor. And that's where we'll pick up next time.
Delicious.
The one time Barb does something for Gwen, it's gonna be like Barb's never gonna
If he survives, he's like,
Barum's
Gwen,
not
never
dead
again.
Yet.
Not dead, unconscious, but in a bad spot because the healers are not there.
Nope.
Barum is opposite any healers.
I have been at 0 once before at the very
That's
beginning, and
That's
I
true.
bounced back, and I was at like 1 HP for the longest time because I could not heal.
Actually, this is the second time you've been dropped unconscious.
Yeah, that's what I was
Third
saying.
time. Third time. Sorry, I meant to
Was
say
it the third time?
Very first time was when the Spectre decked you in one hit in the Death House. The second time was when the Skaven ambushed you outside Valaki that time. Remember that like three of them popped up out of the forest behind you guys when you all ran into
Yeah, because
the
I got
forest.
left behind.
You got decked in one go. And then now it's literally the same situation every time. Something steps out of the wall and is like, fuck you.
Yeah, I like to be ambushed apparently.
Evidently. This is the third time, but his third
If I'm
time's the
gonna
charm.
be knocked unconscious, I prefer not to see it coming.
Alright, I have the initiative
Make
saved,
sure you
and
warn me so I can close my eyes.
We ran a little bit late. Combat's not over, but we had something interesting happen. Oh, so I will need to make note that it
You're
is
welcome.
Will the Phantom's turn.
This is stressful.
Gwen, no, it's your fault.
I feel so bad right now. Barb was like, Bardic inspiration, and then like,
And then fucking died.
Hey, at least I got that off.
Are we good to meet next week, my friend?
Should be.
Yeah, should they?
as far as I know.
I will say most likely yes, but I am house sitting for someone, so it kind of depends on internet situation.
Well, I may or may not
I
have
will
a
let
vocal either, so hopefully that gets.
I will let you know on Monday, because Monday is when I start house sitting.
Oh.
So
Tuesday, right?
Tuesday, next Tuesday.
I don't think I am available actually.
You have to be here if you
Oh,
kill me.
DM.
I was gonna say.
Like, we can't just not keep going
Yeah, seriously.
with you. I feel like you have to be here.
I
Mhm.
agree.
If you're gonna knock her down like this, you gotta
Yeah, you
Just,
gotta
you
you
know,
gotta be here to
end it.
finish it through. DB might be too nice to
No.
me.
drive the sword through the chest.
Meanwhile, DB typing me, use the spectral step and step between them and stab Daniel at the back.
I already knew what was going on. I literally had invisibility primed so that if I had to, I could go invisible or even just Misty Step again to the other side of Aron if I had to. I was like, I know it's happening, but I was like, you know what? We'll false life.
I know it's
I
happening.
feel like
That's where
DB's Techbug's like, wait. I attacked him once. Let's just chill.
It's okay.
and
Nick,
that's where
shouldn't we
invisibility
defend
works like it does in
DB
Lord of the Rings, and the
reverence?
shades can still see you.
Yeah, that was the only reason why I
Psych.
stopped. Was I was like, I'm not gonna like straight away just go
I'm not gonna
invisible, because he
ring-race
already
myself.
said he already said the with the astral sight or whatever, he saw Barum through the
What does
door.
that do,
So
B? What is he doing?
is he?
Everything is as I have foreseen it.
Oh my god.
I was wondering why you were setting something up so.
I was
quickly.
just like, what are you
I am
doing?
doing the Senate. Do it. I am the Senate.
Oh man.
So it's.
Oh, okay, bye. Way to throw everything off.
Let's end stream. I
Thank
guess,
you.
now?
Yeah, I guess ending stream. Alright.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye,
Thanks,
everybody.
all for watching.
Yeah.
Everything's
Thank you.
broken.
Yeah, thanks,
Bye.
DB.